Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hold on a second. Before you do anything, before you say anything, do anything. Let me make sure I got the angle right. And hopefully the fucking microphone will not have an issue, even though it always seemingly does. Whenever I deactivate the noise gate, and then everyone complains, I'm getting like, I have like a serious fear at this point. I get like PTSD. But ladies and gentlemen, Felix Biederman in the building.
hello, everyone.
He's made it.
So I no real defense for this one for why I'm late, but I think if you've lived a real life, you'll understand it. So this hotel, the name is not even similar to the Chelsea Hotel, right? But I was told where it was like 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
But I had it in my brain. I looked how long it would take me to go to the actual hotel, like when I should leave. And then after about like the 2 hour point, I started thinking like, man, I never got why people like Leonard Cohen. I don't like him at all. That Chelsea Hotel song, what's the point? What if I wrote a song about when I had bad sex with that girl like 10 years ago? And then I just started. Every time I would think about going here, I would think about the Chelsea Hotel until it was time to go, and I was like, "Oh, right, the Chelsea Hotel where Leonard Cohen lives." I was thinking about if Leonard Cohen was a dog and his name was Leonard Cohen. Thinking about my career as a musical parody artist, but I could have done if not for my shitty career now, being a content creator.
You could also have been like, hey, are you staying at the Chelsea Hotel? Just double checking.
Or I could have like just looked at the thing again. No, I just like decided that it was that.
Yeah, you were assured.
Yeah, and it's just funny because like he's like found my floor somehow. He's gotten up, and while I was downstairs at the lobby, I was like, "Oh, is my guest here? Can you did you bring him upstairs already? Because I thought you were already in the lobby. You were not." And I was like, "Oh, I guess he's not here, even though he said he was." Oh well. Let me go prep. Let me go change and stuff. And it turns out I'm giving him coordinates as to how he's going to. Is it noise gate? I'm going to kill myself. Oh my God. I'm going to kill myself with a gun in a video game. Felix keep cutting in and out. It doesn't even show on the audio side. Okay. Someone link me the clip. Sorry. Someone link me a clip of Felix getting noise gated. If they're not noise gated, I'm just going to shut the stream. Okay. Every time I have a guest this week, chat has been insufferable. Let's see. And this is like 2017 or something. And this
oh yeah, that is bad. Okay, that's not
okay,
good. Okay, that's fair. God damn it.
All right.
Hold on. Fucking house. That's awesome.
Sometimes shit happens. I'll help. Okay. No, I understand. Like,
I just spilled coffee everywhere, Chad. The mic completely flew off the fucking handle.
And it was good too because it wasn't an urgent thing.
Yeah, it was because Can they even hear me? I don't even know. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I did it. I finally did it. I broke the microphone. It's just completely broken. I hate this. No, it's fine. I mean, it's
those are S7 MBs are pretty tough.
No, it's the arm. We did a
Oh.
No, but it's fine. It's just like it's an annoying arm. I'll just it literally was the most, you couldn't see, but it was the most comical way that it could have happened. I was like already annoyed with the mic. I was like moving the mic arm, and it's been like kind of wonky to begin with. And then the lady at the door is like trying to do turn down service. I don't care about this turn down service at all. So it was like for something so silly. And I got up and I knocked the mic off of its arm completely. knocked the entire coffee on myself and on the ground.
Is anyone in chat like a like a born servant to come here and hold this?
Yeah, I need a nice Albanian, a strong Albanian.
yeah. Is there? I mean, for me, I'll take all kinds. I don't care. I think all ethnicities are born to serve.
Oh, what?
I'm watching.
The noise gate is busted. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just use the shotgun mic.
One eternity later.
Oh, here. Let's lower this. Let's zero this in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Okay, yeah.
All right, okay.
Wait, snap it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is that.
All right.
Okay, I fixed it.
Okay, cool. So
Okay. All right. Is it better? Can you guys hear us good?
Chad doesn't know how good they have it. Like, my audio is shit all the time, and it never gets better because whenever I get on 2 seconds before we're supposed to talk to our guest, and so Chris has like 0.01 seconds to be like, "Can you fix that?" And I always respond like an asshole, so he's afraid to say anything after I change. Like, I'll be like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I'll change it like 1%. Speaking of which, that's great.
Andrew Epstein asked why you haven't shown up to the Zoran podcast appearance, nor the one where he was on.
I don't.
And I told him it's because you don't participate in bourgeois elections and that you are.
Oh no, I love bourgeois elections.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm against the concept of municipal politics. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, we're good.
we're gonna be anxious tomorrow.
All right.
I really don't like. I'm against cities having elections. I don't even really like state politics. When people are like, "All the real change happens in municipal politics,"
Yeah.
it's like, so what? It's boring. No, I don't know. I don't like. I haven't done any of the episodes with him because I just don't think. I think it's awkward to do an interview with like multiple people. Unless you have like a pre-established thing with that person, which I don't know him. No, I don't think I've ever voted for a mayor, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, who was I gonna vote for? Richard M. Daley?
Wait, this last election, you didn't vote for Zoran?
I forgot to register. He didn't need my help. He did not need my help.
That's funny.
I actually think it's more. If we're looking at my record of like times I voted for someone versus times I haven't voted, that people always do better when I don't vote.
That's why you were doing it for his sake.
I do kind of have a superstition about that because everyone who I've ever like expressed
Bernie
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, lost. Voted. Yeah, voted. 2
Okay,
times.
low key, I feel that way about campaign fund. Like when I give a campaign contributions, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not like the most superstitious guy, but anyone and everyone that I've ever given campaign contributions directly to has actually lost.
I should look up my record with that because it's probably also not very good. Or actually, hold on, let me think. I know I gave money to Rashida. She's still there. At least 3 of the people I've given money to are still there.
That's good.
I gave money to Carlos Ramirez Rosa in Chicago. No, okay, I think it's the opposite. When I vote for someone, they're.
Well, with Bernie, I maxed out.
I did that too.
And it was, I was like, oh, did I do this?
They even called me. They like called me to thank me for maxing out, and it was like around the time it was like just one of these.
Yeah.
And I was like, shouldn't you guys? I was like, thank you, I appreciate it, but like, shouldn't you get to work coughing on Joe Biden?
Yes.
I didn't say that to them. I should have.
That would have been goated. That would have been perfect. Can they hear me from back here? I don't even know. It was bound to happen. These mics were bound to break. It's good. It's good that it broke.
That was one of like the most perfect like 30 seconds of like all the shittiest, most annoying things.
It was very Mr. Bean-esque, like the way it all fell apart. It was like the guy with the big penis who falls and then.
Oh my god, it was really Pants Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Pants Dude. I just tripped and my big old penis flew around the room.
Oh man, the Pants Dude version is, it's a big up when the Pants Dude version, he only changes like 2 things, and one of them is that his penis falls out. When it would be Pants Dude is really creative, so it would have been like, the coffee is high acidity content and it melts your pants off. It doesn't like damage your dick for some reason. There are a lot of like, you have to do a lot of suspension of disbelief in Pants Dude videos, but I do think it's a thing. It's like Goodfellas, where it's like, the point is that the narrator is sort of unreliable. He's kind of or like the movie Big Fish. People have seen that one with Jessica Lange. It's very. I do not watch it because it's gay pornography. I watch it because it has great stories. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get that. I understand that.
I had to watch Melania in theaters, and I was like, I wished I was watching Pants Dude. But I can't because there's a kid in the theater, and they told me I cannot watch Pants Dude videos when there are kids around because it would happen during Cars 3.
Israeli bobsled team says their hotel room was robbed. Comments did not disappoint.
There's an Israeli bobsled team?
Yeah. Yeah, they invented it, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you actually read Deuteronomy, there's like 40 pages of them arguing about like the best type of bobsled to make, and if you have a fiberglass one, you should be put to death.
Yeah, this is an ancient Israeli tradition. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of clavicular stuff that we have to talk about. I don't know if you're familiar with.
I know. I saw that. I know that he was invited to hang out near a ledge with Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel's like, do you want to hang out at my trap door? I mean, regular part of the floor.
He wanted to be one of Peter. Yeah, he was invited to be a esteemed blood boy.
Yeah,
but he's like too old, and his blood has too much steroids and stuff. I feel like he does math.
You know what? It would be like one of those, like really, like probably the cows they use for McDonald's, where it's like it tastes great, but there's just so much shit in it.
Yeah.
Do you think that makes people taste better, like their blood? Because grass-fed's better for you, like grass-fed everything, but the obviously the grain-fed tastes better.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the steroid does to the taste of your flesh. I don't know. I suspect it's probably worse because it's too muscly.
That's true.
Because like the best thing you could be is like if you had the Randy Fine body. Like you think Randy Fine, if you cut him up, he's marbled like a Wagyu steak?
It probably looks like it looks like a really well-made coffee cake.
Yeah,
the coloring and everything.
It's just like perfect. Like the layering of the fat is so perfect.
He would taste so good.
Yeah,
he would taste great. The worst tasting guy, it would be like one of those guys in the UFC who, like a Gleason Tebow type. I don't think he fights anymore, but someone who like they have such little body fat that they're able to cut from 170 to like Tebow would cut from 190 pounds to 155 in like a 24-hour. Because they would dehydrate the shit out of his muscles. Yeah, and he would taste awful.
I think like Mitch McConnell would taste really like he would probably taste like poison.
That would, yeah. Oh God, is that a thing? Are there any butchers out there? Is there a thing? Do old animals taste worse? That was one of those ideas.
Because venison is like it's delicious, right? Isn't it? Or
is it venison old?
Venison is younger. That's why I'm saying like the younger the meat is, it's like a delicacy.
And lamb specifically refers to like younger, like a year old.
Yeah.
And veal. Well, they do other shit to veal. That's one of those I can't.
I wasn't thinking of venison. I was thinking of veal. Sorry.
No, yeah, veal.
Yeah, veal.
That was one of those ideas I had as a kid. I was thinking of a way that we could have meat, but it wasn't like mean. And I was like, what if we like just all the animals who are gonna die of old age? Because my grandfather had just died, and I was like, if he was a cow, it would be like you wouldn't feel because it was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
But no one,
Well,
no,
that's
no one
like-
ever ran with my idea.
That's like ethical, like vegans that eat like roadkill.
What is there a name for that type of person?
I don't. Yeah, awesome.
Oregonian.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone who lives.
Yeah, Marie concentration camp Perez.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know she's eating roadkill.
You have to really, at that point, it's just like have one day a year where you eat meat because there's nothing less appetizing looking than like an animal that's been flattened.
Yeah.
That always freaked me out. Like just seeing like a flattened 2-dimensional squirrel. They're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Marie looks at that and goes, delicious.
That is a person.
I can't wait to pay rent with this one.
Yeah. No more garbage bags filled with like pure seeds and stems.
Yeah. This is the compound's gonna love the commune's gonna love this one.
How do you think she got into like third wave? Like how does that? How do you go from someone who's like
Kirsten Cinema, same shit. She was a dumpster diving like America is the great white devil.
Well, sort of, but she wasn't like a freegan. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to go from like early 2000s left-wing politics or like
Yeah.
WTO protester. To
Yeah,
third
like George
wave.
W. Bush, Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going from like, hey, I'm paying my rent with hair clippings in case you get cancer. You can make a wig from the hair that I fished out of my shower drain to like that. Like, cause have you ever like known a freegan or any people like that?
No.
They're really like.
I knew a Wiccan, but that's not a freegan.
Yeah, Wiccans are really like a Wiccan can become anything. I'm sure there's like a million Wiccan neocons.
Oh yeah.
But a freegan is just like, they're really like intense people, you know. Like they're really into that. I guess you would have to be to be into that to not only
To take it to that level.
Yeah, because it's like there's tons of people who get stuff from the garbage out of desperation, but it's like they're not like it's not like the main aspect of their personality.
Yeah, or if they had the option to, they wouldn't be choosing the garbage. They're not
Yeah.
like selecting the garbage where it's like I could just have a nice steak, but I'm choosing garbage tonight
Yeah.
for ethical reasons.
and they'll bring every chance they get, they'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Like most people, that would be the last thing they wanted to tell you is that they have to live out of the garbage. But that's the only thing they want to talk about, and it.
Yeah, those are the people that Republicans point to where they're like, nah, people want to be homeless.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It's
Oh
like
my God.
It's like 8 people and they all live in Portland, Oregon.
Do you think there's a 1-to-1 I feel like not every crust punk is a freegan, but there's a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a good, like if your dad is like a Republican senator, that's how you're like you become a freegan or a crust punk.
Yeah. You get back at them that way. But they're also irresistible to Mitt Romney types.
No, crust punk. Well, crust punks are like mean. I don't think he would like that. A crust punk would.
Or I guess the final iteration of crust punk, or you know what Kirsten Cinema became when she became a stand-up woman.
Yeah,
it still had like a quirk to her.
Well, yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's just like a quirky, like sort of like the character. What's her name played in Arrested Development. You know, where they think she's just like a manic pixie dream girl, where she just like has a brain injury.
I don't remember.
Who played
It's
that?
been so long.
Charlize Theron's character in Arrested Development. That's the
Charlize Theron was in Arrested Development?
Right, that's who played that, right?
No, Portia Rossi.
No, Portia Rossi played the sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Charlize. Thank you. Liza Minnelli played other Lucille.
Mr. F. Oh shit, Savannah Guthrie's paying the...
Okay, so what the is going on with this?
Dude, I don't know either.
Do you
It's
think
been
Yasher did it? That's why he's getting all these scoops.
He's doing it for Iran, bro.
Yeah. Read this message live on air, or you'll never see your mom again. He's doing it for like another house to live in.
Yeah. I like that he hates the Islamic Republic, but also he's not like a Pahlavist either.
Well, yeah, who isn't? Yeah, but like who? Like,
but I would assume, you know, if your like main thing is like hating the Islamic Republic, like you probably especially if you're in America, you're in the media, like you have one route, you know?
But he is like a lib. Like,
yeah, he is. He's not, he doesn't fuck with any kid. Like, he's actually very realistic about like the outcomes of Iran while simultaneously is like the Islamic Republic.
He's weird. Like, he's not an out and out Zionist, but he does like he like selectively shits on people who are like
he'll be critical of Israel, like he'll be very critical of Israel in an unexpected way, from like unexpected in comparison to like the rest of the anti-Islamic Republic people.
Yeah,
he's calling balls and strikes, brother. You're just hating on him because he's doing what needs to be done.
I mean, I would never have the wherewithal to kidnap someone. I'm too fun loving to have a hostage.
But I don't understand this because, like, I'm not disrespecting Savannah Guthrie, but something that is very weird about it is, like, why would you kidnap an 84-year-old woman?
Yeah, that is, like
that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's easier to kidnap an 84-year-old woman, but it's like I was thinking about this a lot. It's like, and I'm not even saying this as a joke. I was like, is it more valuable because they have less time remaining? Like, or is it, because at that point it's like, things can go south very easily when you're kidnapping an 84-year-old woman, where it's like, you literally, there's the medication that you gotta take with you, you know what I mean? Because you want to keep them alive.
Yeah. Oh my God. And like 84-year-olds who aren't hostages just wander out of places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. Easy to take. Hard to maintain every day.
That's why it's easier to kidnap kids, like literally, because they can't fight back, and on top of that, they're like easier upkeep in general.
Oh my God, it's so easy. If you have the personality type where you would kidnap a kid, earplugs, don't listen to this. If you kidnap a kid, you could keep him going. You could feed them for like 83 cents a day.
Yeah.
That's how many, just fruit roll-ups. You can feed a kid fruit roll-ups for like a year, and they'll be like, I thank you for the best year of my life.
Yeah, it's just like the upkeep is much easier. Like, they're smaller, so you can like put them in a bag or something if necessary. Where like an 84-year-old is like logistically the hardest. Like, I mean, no, the hardest is like an adult, I would say. Obviously, like a physically competent adult would be the hardest to kidnap. But anyway, they kidnapped Savannah Guthrie's 85-year-old mother, which is insane. And she already has like a lot of medical complications. And I guess like some people suspect that there might be like an Epstein connection as well, but I don't think so. I don't know.
Don't you think they would just like kill, like...
Yeah, I feel like they would just be like, this is because of Epstein, and then kill him or something, or I don't know.
But they also like didn't give her demands or anything. It just seems like it's someone who hates Savannah Guthrie. You know what I mean?
But who hates Savannah Guthrie? Why would you hate?
Know.
Like, why would you hate Savannah Guthrie? Like, okay, it's schizophrenic. Like, I assume.
Yeah.
Guy who like watched too much television. Because I don't think you develop, and there are a lot of guys like that in America. So who knows? But
do you ever randomly stumble on those YouTube channels where it's just like it goes back 20 years and it's every news broadcast like ever, and it's just they're all just listed by like date.
Oh, I love that.
There's so many guys like that, and those guys are just they're waiting to snap. Gun to my head, I would say it's one of those. But no, man, if you kidnap a kid, you can literally put them on a leash, and people go, "Oh, I guess that's just a bad kid." If I kidnapped an 84-year-old and I had her on a leash, everyone would yell at me, even though it makes more sense to put an 84-year-old on a leash in a lot of circumstances. Yeah. And if you put an adult man on a leash, it really depends. It depends where you go, what kind of reaction you would get. The point is,
I think maybe parasocial. I don't know. I just don't understand like what the logic is. Like, if it was like a politician or something.
Yeah, what could Savannah Guthrie like do that? What is? Do you think it's like? if you want to see your grandma again, like, read our shitcoin address out online. Like, what is, like, do they want to do a pump and dump? Like, how do you even, like, really make enough money for this to be worth it?
But Brian Ensign says the new note did not have any new ransom demands or provide a way for the Guthrie family to communicate with the sender, according to KOLD news director.
What if they just really, like, are fans of the mom?
Savannah Guthrie's mom?
Yeah, they just really like her. Because what else? What other reason is it? What else are they trying to do? I don't know.
It's just
no demands.
It's such a random kidnapping that, like, I cannot wrap my mind around it at all. Ghislaine has been allowed private time with guests and laptops, by the way. Oh, she's getting out. So
yeah, Ghislaine, no, she's 100% getting out.
Ghislaine Innocence Project, like she's getting out.
But not before she testifies to Congress that, like, Donald Trump, like, rescued a dozen girls.
She said he was gentlemanlike in his conduct every time they were around one another. It's like it really is like if you were to make, like, a very mean bully 14-year-old the president.
Yeah.
Like their way of thinking about this stuff is so crude. There's nothing sophisticated about it. Like, it's just straight up like, we are going to go talk to Ghislaine Maxwell. My defense attorney, who I made the deputy attorney general, is going to go and have a private meeting with the key witness, the only remaining key witness to this entire global sex trafficking blackmail operation that I'm entangled with virtually every person in my administration, by the way.
And the last one. Which is the reason why we even know about the additional details. Like, that was the domino effect of making Alexander Acosta the labor secretary. That was insane. That's fun. But also, I mean, like, they made Peter Mandelson the ambassador to the United States. I mean, I thought that was insane. And obviously there's the argument that they did that because when he sees Trump, it'll be like, hey, remember?
Yeah.
But it's still like, no, I used to think, like, apparently it's just no one really reported on it in the UK. Well, you can't. They have, both the culture of journalism there and their laws. But Acosta, like, do you think there was any...
He just really loved labor.
Yeah.
That was a secret project.
What if he was, like, awesome at it?
Yeah.
It's like the best we've ever had.
He's like, listen, I come from a union family.
Yeah. Listen.
My family are stevedores. We have a long tradition. We're a union family.
Yeah, listen. I cut deals with Mossad-backed sex traffickers. That's just my day job.
Yeah.
What I really do, I when I clock out, you ask my family, I go to picket lines and I hand out donuts and shit.
He was gonna do card check.
Yeah. He was doing all this to get to card check.
Yeah, that's what he was like. He was really pissed off that Obama never followed through on that. He was like, I'm gonna finally get card check for the American labor movement.
He was like secret. He was doing like a whole like black bloc get up to like try and organize wildcat strikes.
Yeah, he was salting. Yeah, he's just the salt. He's the guy. He was that dude. That's why he was like, listen, I participated in the cover-up of this like CIA Mossad joint sex trafficking blackmail operation so that one day I could be the guy for the labor union under Donald Trump. Yeah. And then people were like, wait a minute, weren't you the prosecutor that gave a sweetheart plea bargain to Jeffrey Epstein that allowed him to leave prison amidst his like pedophilia, sex trafficking?
Have an office in the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
During when he was supposedly in state's custody.
Yeah, no, he was doing a work from home scheme.
Yeah.
Like, it was normal, totally normal stuff.
Well, that was his idea because he wanted like white collar unionization too.
Yeah.
And he wanted to show that like work from home, people are still productive.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a big advocate for remote work. He loved it. When COVID happened, he was like, oh, we should keep this going post-COVID.
So he's Bill Barr in the first one. And Bill Barr, like, obviously he's connected to it through his dad. But you really see the difference in when you have a Bill Barr and when you don't. Because Bill Barr And pretty much everyone in that first one.
Are you trying to tell me Pam Bondi is not holding up to Bill Barr's standards?
Pam Bondi is another one where it's like, she was Attorney General. Like, what the... But, you know, same idea, though. Like, Bill Barr, when they were like, okay, look at the Epstein files, whatever they called them at the time. Bill Barr, you didn't even have to say anything to him. He's like, oh, my boss... Like, Donald Trump is for sure all over these.
Yeah.
And this time... No one in there, except, like, maybe JD on some level, they're all, like, legitimately surprised.
Yeah, no,
that
like,
he's in there.
like Dan Bongino had a crisis of conscience where he was like, oh my God, I've talked about these elite pedophiles my whole career. It turns out my boss is the elite pedophile.
That is, it's like the worst person you can have working for you
is a true believer.
Yeah, it's someone who doesn't think you would ever commit a sex crime. Like, that is because they won't think to preemptively cover it up.
Yeah. That's why he was having such a hard time when he was the deputy director, when they kept being like, hey, remember how you talked about QAnon a lot? This is suspicious. And he was like, it's something different. And he was just like, knock stuff over and run away.
What do you think? I would give anything to see the meeting he had with, like, whoever told him, like, okay, asshole, here's your real job. Like, here's what you actually have to do. I would have done anything to see, like, the moment when he realizes it.
Yeah.
Because did you see his first broadcast back?
Yeah, of course, I sent it to you.
Oh yeah. Where he's doing the shitty shadow boxing.
Yeah.
He just, like, doesn't look like anything. I think, yeah. I wouldn't say I feel bad for him, but I could, like, the relief on his face was palpable.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, okay,
it's
you're out of
It's a 2
Dodge.
for 2 though, because, like, he also does genuinely love the game. Like, he loves podcasting.
Yeah.
He's like, his whole shit is botted. First of all, it's on Rumble.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he's getting, like, 750,000 live concurrent viewers.
I love
Yeah.
Rumble is so awesome.
Like,
just every show there has 20 billion viewers.
Yeah. And it's like guys you've never heard, like guys who actually did get fired for raping people at Fox News, but you didn't even hear about it because they were so low level. They were low level rapists.
Yeah, like Tyrus.
They didn't even get like a Newsmax deal after, because that's where you go, or not Newsmax. What is it? OAN or no? What?
They're taking Newsmax and OAN.
Yeah. It's like OAN and Newsmax is where you go when you rape too much at Fox News.
Yeah. Oh my God. Eric Bolling will get one of those jobs, but they'll get someone who is on, like, The Five with Kennedy.
Yeah. He's like the weekend guest slot for The Five.
My favorite...
Oh, News Nation, not Newsmax.
My favorite guy who got Fox News Me Too, but I think he's back at Fox News, maybe, is Tyrus.
Tyrus got Me Too'd?
Yeah, well, it wasn't like... He didn't, like, rape, but he did... he tried to... What's her name? Kat McGillicuddy or whatever the fuck her... You know, Kat Timpf? Kat Timpf.
My goat.
They made... Like, Tyrus... They made...
How many baby mamas does Tyrus have? People also ask, how much does Fox News pay Tyrus? Does Kat Timpf and Tyrus get along?
No, there was actually a lawsuit. Tyrus, they made...
Okay, well, this Google answer is giving me a very different answer. It says, Tyrus and Kat Timpf are an amazing duo on Buttfeld. They're not just colleagues, they're great friends who always bring their A game. I love how they speak their minds and personality with each other. It's always entertaining. Tyrus is definitely a standout with his witty humor and impressive wrestling background.
Is this the AI's official opinion?
No, I think this is a Facebook post.
Yeah, I know. I just like to imagine that the AI becomes sentient and loves Tyrus. But I think they made Forgiato Blow out of his DNA, though. By the way, look at them side by side. This is Big Boss, Forgiato Blow, Solidus. But
yes,
it's like perfect 1-1. But Tyrus, see if you can find the text that Tyrus was sending Kat Timpf, because they're really good. Like, this is, granted, he got fired, but they let him back because they actually read the text and they were like,
"You have swag."
Yeah, Kat, we're actually firing you for not Tyrus because he was doing really well here.
Tyrus and Kat Timpf. Wait, it was a Kat Timpf that he tried to like...
It might have been another person named Kat. Tyrus Cat.
Tyrus, let's see, Tyrus Fox News.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Tyrus sexual harassment. It just sends you to Tyrus's like booking agent. If you want Tyrus,
Britt
Britt
McHenry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's so different from Liz Tempf. How could I get them mixed up?
Yeah.
All these people.
Yeah,
are so
all these
different.
Bry Lilith ass names.
Yeah, I was closer with Kat McGillicuddy. That's like closer to her name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fox News settled a lawsuit filed by former host Britt McHenry, who alleged she was sexually harassed by the network's pro wrestler turned commentator Tyrus. Terms of settlement were not disclosed. In the motion to dismiss the suit filed by both parties, while Fox News is confident it would have prevailed in the lawsuit, we are pleased. Wait, so Fox News was defending Tyrus.
Yeah.
That
is great outfit by Tyrus there, by the way.
Yeah, he looks very professional.
He looks awesome.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh man.
The suit filed in December 2019 alleged that Tyrus, whose real name is George Murdoch. Wow.
That's like a woman strangler name.
Yeah.
Whenever you read about a guy who wasn't quite a serial killer, but he just strangled like 2 women.
Sent sexually suggestive text message and photos and behaved inappropriately towards her when they were teamed in 2018 as co-hosts on the Fox News streaming show on the PC. Okay, that's the other thing. It's like, what do you think was gonna happen? I'm not victim blaming. Okay, I'm not victim blaming.
The show's called Un-PC.
But you literally, it's whenever like a Steven Crowder lieutenant comes out and is like, Steven Crowder put his penis on my shoulder and didn't allow me to take the weekends off. And I'm like, you're at the Steven Crowder network. Like, what did you...
Did you ever watch his show?
Yeah, what, you think he was fake? He was he's actually a really good boss.
He's a great guy, actually. Don't let any of his public statements or anything he's ever done fool you.
Like, his entire worldview revolves around paying workers less and being a asshole all the time.
Well,
I don't understand why, women that go and work for Fox News are, shocked when the commentary revolves around women not deserving anything, and also sexual harassment is just how things used to be done, and then they're surprised. They do the surprise Pikachu face when the guys are also like that off camera.
I love the Crowder guys are the funniest to me though, because they are literally I got into Steven Crowder like everyone else did when we saw his viral video, Crowder destroys rape victim. 1 year into my job, I was shocked when Steven shoved a walkie-talkie up my ass
yeah.
and then just figured out the most painful words for my prostate to endure. I didn't believe Steven was capable of that. The New York Times won't... Is it? No, this is the LA Times. They might actually show the text that Tyra sent. Britt McDoodle or whatever... Britt McHenry. Sorry.
Fox News brought in 2 outside law firms to investigate allegations. Neither inquiry supported McHenry's claims, according to the company, which led her to file the lawsuit. I'm very proud to have stood up for my rights and hope that I've empowered other women. See, this is the other side of it, where it's okay, you're woke now.
Yeah.
Are you
want to
woke now?
empower...
Are you? How does this work?
I guess everyone says empower women because it just.
Wait. Also, Yashar got the scoop on this as well.
Ooh. Do you think Yashar? I always picture Yashar. This is maybe not fair to him. I may be judging him on his appearance, but I feel like he's a Varys the Spider type, and I could see him he was in Tyrus's ear, and he was like, "You know who I heard wants to f you? Britt McHenry," and Tyrus just doesn't. He's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah, I'm Tyrus.
Yeah, I'm Tyrus. Of course she wants this. And it said that Tyrus sent her sexually suggestive photos, which means that he was doing
pull your
teases.
boobs out. He said, "Just pull your boobs out now. Why don't you? Just grin and bear it."
Oh God.
Wait. He said, "Keep being negative, and I'll send you another dick pic," which implies he knows that because normally when a guy is like this, they think the other party wants to see the dick pic. Tyrus in this situation knows that the other party does not want to see the dick pic and is threatening to send the dick pic.
Well, we had this. It's a really old one from the beginning of the show. That this idea that no, of course women hate sex. They hate having sex with men. It's boring to them. No guy's good at it, but they do it to reward cool men. But that's what he thinks.
Yeah.
You'll have to endure my cock again if you keep being mean to me.
What the? What a freak!
The
Wait, also, he won this lawsuit. That's crazy. Well, I don't know.
Who was the
They got
judge?
They got two outside litigators. Tyrus, a Fox News contributor, host on the network's subscription streaming service. Fox Nation sent lewd and inappropriate text messages. Just pull your boobs out now. Why don't you? Just grin and bear it, and keep being negative, and I'll send you another dick pic. In June, Daily Beast reported Tyrus was pulled off the show he co-hosted with McHenry after McHenry complained to the network about him. Between November 2018 and 2019, Tyrus sent texts like this one to McHenry. I love the fact you're always working. If we ever had sex, I feel like after an orgasm.
That's mostly right. He got most of the way.
You say, speaking of feeling good, did you see the story on the puppy rescue? We should do a segment on it. Hand me the phone.
How did she not? How did that not work?
In response to his text message, McHenry replied,
That's such a good hypothetical. That's such a good. He put all his brain power into that.
He put all of the effort into spelling orgasm that way.
Yeah, it was like when a marathon runner crosses the finish line.
Yeah,
They're in the last
and then they
one.
collapse.
He's like,
And shit themselves. Tyrus
his nipples were bleeding by the time he finished. his
Tyrus
sentence.
was shitting himself after typing orgasm.
What did he think she would say to that?
She said, ha 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 ha. This is literally like, this is the closest you can get to raping someone via text message.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
It's also just like, I don't think everyone has the problem I do where
There's no room for like, oh, it was a gray area and he didn't understand
right.
what
There
putting
was
out.
flirting on set,
Yeah.
but no, this is just
there's
like
no
straight
defense.
up like
He just literally said, you don't want to see my penis and I'm threatening to send it to you.
grin and bear it. Like, I don't think everyone has the same problem I do, where you imagine yourself in these situations where you do or say something about, like, you imagine meeting Ella Purnell and you're like, you know, you want to come to my Gmod server? And you physically react like you did it. And I think everyone has, and I think it's a common problem, the problem that I have. But also
I'm always thinking about that.
just, I don't know why
I'm gonna see Dua Lipa and be like, hey, would you like to join my Gmod server? No, don't look at the life-size recreation of Dua Lipa. No, oh no. I'm just like the penis guy. I just stumbled and showed you my Gmod server.
I guess that is kind of like, I'm thinking of like social versions of Hanskin Dude. But there are so many people who like, all the invasive thoughts that you have where it's like, wouldn't it suck if I did this? What would happen to my life if I did this? Who would still be friends with me if I did this? Everyone who has, when you cannot control it, all these thoughts that are just like, what is the worst, most uncool, like life-ruiningly embarrassing thing I can do?
tell you, Tyrus has never had that thought.
Right, no, there are people who just do that. They don't, it bypasses the thought process, and they only hear the thought in their mind, and they go, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, no, Tyrus thinks that's awesome. Tyrus thinks you would love to see this and immediately want to me.
Yeah.
There's no other thought.
Yeah, it's not an invasive thought. Like, those are the only thoughts they have. Those are the only ones are the thoughts where it's like, what if we was at a news desk and you was sucking some balls? It's like, what if?
Like, what is the expectation in that? I mean, I guess you're like catatonically horny, so you're just like not even thinking. But like, what's the expectation? Oh yeah, I would love that. Like, has that ever?
Tyrus, come over now and me.
Like, that's not a thing. Like, you could be the hottest guy of all time. You could be Adam Levine.
Adam,
The Maroon 5 guy.
Yeah, or James McCaffrey, Max Payne's voice actor.
Yes.
One of the best looking guys ever.
Yes, you could be either of these two men who are at the top of their games, okay? And if you were to send a text message like that, there aren't a lot of women that would be like, yes, I would like to have sex with you.
Yeah. Yeah, like... There are some guys who can they can make things cool, but it gets to a point. It gets to a point where, like, if you
Andrew said, Adam Levine literally sexted, I might have to see the booty. Okay, but that's fire.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like if I said that, it would suck.
That's like the Harry Sisson
Yeah, Harry Sissons. Remember how
Stud.
he got Me Too'd for like
being a stud.
yeah, like getting too many bra pictures.
Yeah,
he wasn't even getting nudes.
That wasn't even awesome. That's not even awesome. Like misogynistic shit. Like
Yeah.
he just straight up was like
bra pictures.
doing ethical polyamory.
Yeah, which it's not even polyamory. He's just like 21.
Yeah.
I remember there was this annoying.
What was it? It was like where he was like, your body is absurd or something. No, what was it? He
Adam
was
Levine said your body is T. Yeah.
No, that was Adam Levine. I'm talking about Harry Sisson. He said,
Oh, he probably said something cool.
he was like, oh, I can't wait to drink wine and watch NPR with you. My goat.
That rock. No, dude. I'm a Harry Sisson fan.
He said, holy that ass so fat.
Dude, that's a real. Everyone has felt this, right? Everyone has felt like a pair, like you said, catatonic horniness. I remember the first time when I like took like real Adderall that wasn't just like one of my idiot friends like tested. That's awesome. And that worked, by the way. He probably got 5 bra pictures on that shit. Everyone's been catatonically horny, and when you're like that, if you're capable of like thoughts and feelings and abstract ideas, you do some embarrassing shit. Like
I don't. I just jerk off. I shut off everything and I jerk off.
No, now I know to jerk off.
Yeah.
Right. But
That's what you gotta do.
But I've been caught unawares. I've bought furniture that I don't need because I don't like. It's just it happens. It happens. Sometimes you just don't have you don't have the immediate command presence to go whack off. But Tyrus, he doesn't think that's bad. Like he isn't like, oh no, I'm in a state where I could ruin my life. He just thinks, oh, I'm like radiating cum. They must really want me now.
Yeah, my pheromones.
Yeah, but Harry also feels that, but he succeeds.
Yeah, because he's woke.
Yeah,
That's why woke is good.
Yeah,
because when a woke gets that level of horny, they just go, oh, I can't wait to sit around and listen to Up First with you, babe. And I won't be skipping the ads. Like,
I can't wait for
Michael Barbaro's to whisper sweet nothings in my ear.
Yeah, I cannot wait for a night with the Daily and you. Like, dude, you remember that annoying conservative lady who's like, I've dealt with guys like this. And
yeah.
It's like, first of all, no, you haven't. You've never had a guy like Harry Sisson.
Yeah, you would never be able to have a guy like Harry Sisson. How dare you?
That's 5-star pipe, lady.
Yeah.
Let's cool your jets, okay, hun? But she like tried to do like make it a Me Too thing, and it's like first of all, lady, you're 47. You should, if you were on Snapchat, you should be arrested. Harry Sisson could be your grandson.
Sounds like a fridge just started. Okay, chat, shut the f up. I'm making coffee.
He actually has he has a guy like juggling around a coffee cup and a lemon rind back there.
Yeah, I'm beating his ass. They're saying you got frame mogged by Charlie Kirk. Hassan ran into Charlie Kirk at the DNC, got brutally frame mogged by him.
How tall was Charlie? He was like 6'7", right?
No, he's. I think either we're around the same height or he might be like a little bit taller than me. I can't.
I ran in the flesh.
What's up, Charlie? How you doing?
You gotta send me commission on all the YouTube.
No, yeah, you guys look like this.
Anyway, he did not frame mog me, bro.
They look the same height.
He did not frame mog me, bro. Chill.
I don't know why.
I saw someone like Spanish Twitter or something, or like German Twitter be like, it seems like he had a good relationship with everyone but his wife. Truly, like he had a fairly good relationship with everyone, including people who despise him like myself.
There's no clips of him having like a moment with his wife.
Soft moment.
Like, no, it's just always like she's always just. I mean, she's a true performer, and not in a good way.
No, No.
That clip of her where she's like, "All right, y'all, great dance routines at my husband's funeral," and then she like remembers that it's supposed to be sad.
Yeah.
She's like, "And also my kids are definitely crying, but we sold so much merchandise."
Isn't it wonderful how much merch we sold?
She's awesome.
Also, she
Oh
like
my
has,
God.
she does put the accent on too, cause like she's like lived in Czechoslovakia or some shit.
Yeah,
like, she's
yeah.
not. She is like. She had like a True World like reality TV show thing that he tried
She
to do
was on
with her
Amazing
boyfriend.
Race.
Or Amazing
Or
Race.
she tried to
sorry.
get on Amazing Race. Yeah.
Yeah. She's done it all.
I mean, she's sort of like a Gretchen Carlson type person too, because she was like a PhD. Gretchen Carlson was what show? She was on like.
She lived in Chongqing, China.
Yeah, no, Carlson, the Fox News host. She like went to Princeton and shit. She like grew up in a very like rich suburb in Minnesota, and she like, but you just pretend to be just like this yokel.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that.
And Erica Kirk, yeah, isn't she? She's
It's
like
the same with the Kennedy from Louisiana. It's like, you're a
Yeah.
Rhodes Scholar. You're a Rhodes Scholar.
He's so funny.
Oh yeah, I got colloquialisms for days.
He was just like some dickhead, like, he was a Democrat. He was like an urbane Democrat, and then he's like, all right, I see which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
Who remembers lynchings? I do. And
Yeah, it's like you sound like the old pedophile from Family Guy for no reason. Like, again, this is a Rhodes Scholar, okay? Like, we know he has read books. He's putting on a show whenever he's like, all right, y'all.
he is probably
Howdy.
Oh my God, he's probably gotten into like epistolary arguments over Faulkner novels.
Yes.
He's probably
yes.
like spent like a 6-month
You
back
know-
and forth like letter writing.
You know
argument.
his ass was all up in that Oxford Union. Like,
Yeah.
he was doing debates, and he
Oh
did
my-
not sound like Herbert the pervert when he was doing that.
Dude, to start sounding like that when you're like 52.
Yeah.
I mean, again, there is like, I was thinking about this the other day, like why the greatest advantage to being a man, it is like the type of social transition you're allowed as a man.
Yeah.
That you can always become a different type
Well,
of person.
Erica Kirk.
And no one will say anything.
Erica Kirk was able to do that too,
but like
though.
not really. You know what I mean? Like not really. No one really buys it.
Yeah,
no
that's
one
true.
No one is into it. No one likes Erica Kirk. With John Kennedy, people knew John Kennedy his entire life. They were like, "Oh my God, John, I was just thinking about you. There's a new translation of Proust out," and he's like, "Who the hell is Proust? I've certainly never studied him
Yeah.
or written my master's thesis on him. I'm going to the seed store and then I'm going to shoot a crocodile."
Yeah, I'm illiterate.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read or
I've
write.
never seen a letter. And they're like, "Okay, have a good day, John."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, I guess he changed."
He has a British accent after behind closed doors. He's like, yes, indubitably.
He probably when the doors close and the camera's off, he probably dresses and acts like Lois Griffin's dad, like Carter Peter Schmidt. No, but you're allowed to. All those Rogan guys, like it's. I talked the Elephant Graveyard video. We talked about it too, like the transitioning into your new guy.
Yeah.
Like what Mark Zuckerberg
Yeah.
did.
Well, they all go Dominican, which is cool, and I like that.
I'm a Dick Zuckerberg fan. You know,
Dick Zuckerberg.
I love him. I really wish that Elon fought him.
Yeah, look at this. Was this man's wife the only person he didn't have a normal relationship with? I saw
really-
it in
that
German
is
Twitter too.
Very true. It's a very good observation.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about the real wifey. My queen.
Yeah.
My queen.
Nice.
So what possessed her to go in this direction with it? Like the YA direction?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this proves that she's just like genuinely mentally ill.
Yeah,
and
she's
also
a
not
crazy
very
per-
smart.
She's
like,
a legitimate
because
crazy
if she
person.
because if there was a better balance of like if she was grifting and she was a little bit more intelligent,
Yeah.
she would know not to do this.
Right. The most salacious angle to take is like Erica killed him. Like,
Yeah.
just keep hitting on that. Like, he was betrayed by TP USA. This shit where
Erica Kirk killed him alongside Israel.
Yeah.
Is the perfect conspiracy, but she had to tie it back to like herself somehow. Because like crazy people like this always have to be the
Yeah.
center of the story, and then it was like Brigitte Macron. Brace's gender fluid Brigitte.
I called her a passoid on
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, Passoid.
It's a famous Passoid.
Yeah,
But it like she's going so YA with it. Like they
Yeah.
were both the chosen ones, and then this Erica chick got in the way.
yeah. It's just like I know for a fact this is like what she's saying. She must believe.
Oh yeah. I mean, well,
Because it's embarrassing.
and they did like, to her credit, there was a text where Charlie's like, who knows what he was going for here, but he goes, sometimes I feel like I'm a time traveler, and I don't think he meant that literally.
Yeah, he was trying to fuck you.
Right, he was
Candace.
trying to fuck
like,
her.
He had never met a woman.
Or-
He had never met a woman like you, Candace.
Right. Or he was just like, we're the world's first, like, you're the first, like, hag for a heterosexual. You know what I mean? Like that, I don't know. He didn't know that term, but he was like, whatever that is, you're that for me. But he wasn't serious. But because she's crazy, she's like, oh my God, he told me. It was right in front of me.
Yeah.
was-
and now, but like, I will give her credit for, well, one, I love that, like, she just destroyed single-handedly the perfect opportunity for the Republicans to, like...
They thought it was going to be like, they thought it was just like, it was going to be Reagan for
Yeah.
the next 20 years, and she just
Like, we're gonna have photos of fucking Charlie Kirk like Saddam Hussein in every classroom. You know what I mean? Nope.
They thought
Nope.
they were going to get like 20 billion people fired, and she just turns it into a spectacle about how Charlie, like, was an X-Man, basically.
Luckily, she didn't do that initially, though. That's why I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
she slow rolled the fucking insanity. So when she came out of the gate swinging, she like exhausted how not exhausted, but like she exploited how like unconvincing the main narrative was.
Yeah.
So that like everyone it was maximum impact because of Israel. Everyone was like, "Oh, this seems like this is definitely it." And then Benjamin Netanyahu came out and did like those 4 videos where
Yeah.
he's like, "We did not kill Charlie Kirk. We would never do that. It's a school ground. We would have killed all the children if
Yeah.
it was us."
We would have never sent a sniper. It would have been an aerial attack.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that is the thing. That is like the thing about successful crazy people.
Yeah.
And by successful crazy people, I mean crazy people who get other like not as crazy people to go along with them. There's always like a bit of like truth seeming stuff in there, or they string you along with something that seems legit. Everyone in this world who is like a content creator of any type, they have gotten DMs where you think you have something, you think you have like a scoop, someone's like, hey, I've got the inside line on fucking the DNC, right? And they tell you one thing that seems like kind of, there's this thing about this contractor that's kind of weird, and then they're like, and anyway, I could tell because the secretary of the DNC who got me committed to the mental hospital has been showing up in my dreams. And you're like, okay, I get it. Fucking lunatic. I'll see ya.
You got us in the first half.
Yeah.
Candace, luckily, like it was perfect. Like it was the perfect planet alignment where right place, right time, right amount of crazy, uses the existing enmity towards Israel to just single-handedly reframe the narrative.
If she had started out with like
Astral projection, it would not have worked.
If she had started out with like, me and Charlie, we used to do mental airdrops to each other. People have been like, okay, go away, you lunatic. But she's a lifelong crazy. So she knows what she's doing.
You think Erica's also trying to do the same thing now? Look, because Erica confirms Candace's claim that lights would flicker when Charlie was around is a total frequency thing.
What the hell? What? Do you think she's just like... Do you think that's like guilt?
She's gonna start doing if I did it. Like, just to lean into the grip, she's like, well, a lot of people want to see this, seemingly. Candace is doing great with her numbers.
That's kind of what I think.
What if I killed Charlie?
Dude, that is kind of what I think, is that she's like, okay, like, obviously, if someone says all this crazy shit about your husband and implies that you did it, you have to be mad at them. But my numbers are shit. Hers are better than mine.
Yeah.
I need to, like, go along with this the best I can.
Well, let's see what Candace's, like, new meta is, because she went from Israel, then she went to France, and she was like, you know who the real Jews are? The French. Which was awesome. That was awesome. No, she literally was like, well, the FBI was created by the French.
fuck?
Oh yeah, you missed out on big chunks of this.
I know, I'm behind on Candace.
I was following along I would tune in to her live broadcast.
I am very behind on Candace.
Yeah. So let's see what she's at now. Where she's at now.
Charlie and I spoke a lot about his third eye. That's why that sentence caught my attention in the article. He spoke about the street lamps that would go off when he would run, about the special school that he had to go to.
Where there was a bald guy, but he could levitate. He was handicapped, but he could levitate. The bald guy could. And then there was a Holocaust survivor who was his best friend. But of course, we don't believe the Holocaust at the Candace Owens Show. The official position of the Candace Owens Show is that it didn't happen. But if it did, then it was good that it happened, and more should happen. And the Holocaust guy could bend spoons. What the fuck? Charlie Kirk was an X-Man? Oh my God.
About a lot of the things that were strange in our childhood, the testing that both of us had to endure. We spoke about the fact that we could both astral project. You know all of this, of course. You have his phone. And how surprised we were when we learned that not everybody does that naturally. Sleep paralysis, you name it. We had conversations about it.
Charlie...
I would love to hear her, like...
No, you missed this. She said Charlie Kirk went to X-Men School for the Gifted.
In Lake Forest, Illinois?
No, like
there.
Okay, no, listen again.
Charlie and I spoke a lot about his third eye. That's why that sentence caught my attention in the article. He spoke about the street lamps that would go off when he would run, about the special school that he had to go to. He spoke about a lot of the things that were strange in our childhood, the testing that both of us had to endure.
She's saying he went to Xavier School for the Gifted.
And again,
Professor Charles Xavier.
We talked about this on the show. Imagine you're like a mutant who has electricity powers, and you're like, okay, what am I gonna do with this amazing ability?
Foster Freeze, please give me $100 million so I can convince old people that I'm actually convincing young people about conservatism.
I have a 1 in a billion power. I have not even scratched the surface of what I can do. I can manipulate electromagnetic fields. Maybe I can train this power. If I did, it would put me on this unprecedented level. This unprecedented human level. Maybe I'm the next step in human evolution. I'm leapfrogging 20 trillion years. What should I do? Okay, get rid of the death tax. Like, what? That's your thing?
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's my life's mission.
If you had the powers of Dr. Manhattan, and you're like, okay, my lane is politics, but what I care about is Obama's hip-hop barbecue. I didn't like it. Are you going to use your powers in politics? Absolutely not.
No, we're going to use it on Obama's hip-hop barbecue.
Yeah, we're going to do this fair and square, okay? I'm not using my amazing abilities.
Dude, remember when they did the diaper thing? That's what he was using his power for. To wear a diaper on a college campus.
Yeah.
To make fun of, to own the libs.
Yeah, it's... You don't think at some point he would have used his electricity power like during a debate?
Yeah.
Like, what if he was debating?
He would have used it against Cenk when he got up on...
oh my God.
I live like a capitalist every day, every single day, Cenk.
If I was him...
He would have lasered him right there.
Oh my... Cenk is lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
But if I was him, you know what I would do is I would have one of those, like, debates from the God Is Not Dead movies where they're like, okay, for the first time ever, we're having a religious guy debate an atheist. It's never been done before. And Charlie would obviously be the God guy. And the atheist would go, if God's real, how come he won't turn that light off? And then if I was Charlie, I would start Naruto running. Turn off the lights off. That, like, how come he didn't do that? He could have saved 1 trillion souls, but he didn't. Why?
But turns out Erica Kirk is confirming it, so.
We signed for you to know that Charlie's with you in something. When we first started dating, we were walking to dinner one night, and this happened a lot. The lights would start to flicker. And he'd look up at the light and be like, you know, it's so weird, this happens to me a lot. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So our whole dating and whole marriage anytime
Oh,
he'd
by
be
the way,
around,
I've never told you,
and-
but my husband was an electricity guy.
Yeah.
You know the show The Boys? He was kind of like, what's her name?
Also, it's like a meme almost where
What are you talking about?
it's literally the worst version of this power. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm so, my power is so awesome. I flicker lights on and off.
Could you imagine how annoying it would be to like be roommates with him when you were like 19? Like you're trying to play Madden.
And
He just walk. It's like, Charlie, slow down. You know you turn off the lights when you go too fast.
Yeah.
Oh my, he probably got kicked out of every gym he ever belonged to.
He was in good shape.
That's what, maybe that's what he used his power for.
Yeah.
He would go to Equinox, and to prevent gay guys from having sex, he would run by the sauna.
I like that in your headcanon, the only way he can turn the lights off is if he's running.
I know, yeah.
He's like, he has to get a certain speed going, otherwise he can't flicker the lights.
Well, Erica, who's a liar, said, "Oh, it happened when he walked by every time." Doesn't make any sense. Candace, who's an expert, said when he would run.
Yes.
No, he had to achieve a certain speed. Oh my god! Like he was probably. No, students of the X-Men comic books know this. This is made. It doesn't make sense to have a guy who just every time he walks by lights. Okay, when did that start? Obviously not when he was born, or else he would have f***ed up the entire house. He would be dead.
Yeah.
But if he runs, you would like that makes way more sense.
First time he probably ran outdoors. Like they didn't figure it out until like later in his life, at nighttime.
Oh, think how cool it must have been. He probably figured it out when he was a little kid and he would chase the ice cream truck. But when he got within like 15 meters of it, like the engine just shuts off. Oh, I can't wait till they give me a bunch of money to make the Charlie Kirk movie. And that's like one of the first scenes. And Erica's, by the way, obviously the villain of the movie. I will be having Erica played by Sir Ben Kingsley. No makeup. No, it's just going to be Ben Kingsley. And he's going to be like, I'm Erica Kirk.
Oh, he's not even doing an accent.
No, he's not doing an accent at all. I'm Erica Kirk. I've given birth to our 3 beautiful children. I want to harness my husband's electricity powers for my own evil needs.
Like, or he would just look at me and wink. It was like our little thing. His power.
No, it wasn't your Candace.
It's a total frequency thing.
No, he's trying to steal Candace's shit.
Literally trying to steal her thunder.
Which is trying to...
the power that Charlie...
But you know what's funny about it is that even when she's talking about the light flicking, like they say, Erica confirms Candace's claim. No one even wants it to be her thing.
Yeah, no, it is. But it is. Because, Erica, you were second to it. Why didn't you bring this up before, Erica?
Yeah.
It's just, like, this is such, like, third grader shit.
So
you have the alpha liar in the class, Candace, and then Mr. Me Too.
the night everything happened when we were in Utah, I was in a hotel room by myself, in one of the bedroom portion by myself. And the bathroom light was on, and it just was a strobe light. Just flicked, and I was like, part of me couldn't sleep because it was a strobe light. The other part of me couldn't sleep because of how just my world has just crumbled. And the other part of me couldn't sleep because I was like, baby, I feel you. I know you're here.
Mm-hmm. What can you say? What, like,
brother?
Dude.
Oh my god.
Charlie, if you can hear us, can you? We're sorry, man. That sucks. I feel bad for anyone this happens to.
No, but like Candace is carrying the flame though.
Right. That's what I mean. It's not embarrassing to necessarily be lied about. Like, if I died and like Amber,
I'll be your Candace owner.
You, Amber, any of you were like, you know, every time Felix was around,
I just see vape clouds when I walk around, and I know Felix is there with me in spirit.
When Felix would do planks, every Nintendo Switch around him would turn off because he hated Nintendo. He hated their policy towards IP, but it would only happen when he did planks.
Yeah.
And
he could do them for a really long time. He could do it for hours.
He'd do it for hours, and he would do that when Nintendo was announcing a new thing because he wanted to sabotage them.
Yeah.
And the night he died, I was trying to play my Switch, trying to get my mind off it, and it just melted in my hands.
And I just knew in that
I
moment.
knew he was there.
I knew it.
But so like getting lied about is not like, again, like if people like after I died, they're like he had electricity powers, he could pick up a bag of Delta 8 and he could turn it into just 150 blue 30 milligram oxycodone with the M on it. I'd be in purgatory probably. I think I'm a purgatory type of guy. I'm too fun loving.
It's just if
to go to one of the two immediately. But I would be like thumbs up. But if someone was like, someone was doing the stuff Erica is doing, I would be having a terrible time in purgatory. I would feel so sad.
If Charlie had better powers, he wouldn't have died. By the way, like if he had like not light flickering powers, but something different, like he would be alive right now.
Well, how
kind of up.
We haven't heard anything about the trial. Do you think Tyler Robinson maybe used like silver bullets or something?
Yeah,
or like antimatter
to take him out. Yeah,
he had an antimatter railgun.
Well, Tyler Robinson.
Tyler Robinson, who's actually Erica Kirk, her looper.
Tyler Robinson did kind of look like Charlie Kirk a little bit from the
it kind of did, yeah,
from a different timeline.
Well, there's a lot of that guy out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, I like the story's like too convoluted and too long and just too much weird shit from my childhood, adolescence to get into it. But the one time there was a person who I'll just say I didn't want to talk to this person. I didn't want to see them or know who I was. I had not seen this person in like 5 years, and I ran into them at this place once. And she said to me, "Yeah, you look really familiar." And because I did not want to talk to her at all, just her presence really freaked me the f*** out. I went, "No, I'm just one of those guys that looks like a lot of people." Which is not true at all. That is stupid. But this person was pretty dumb, so she was like, yeah, you know what? I think that's right. And it worked. Charlie really was one of those guys who looked like a lot of people.
Except for his freakishly tiny face.
A lot of people have that. But even most people don't. Like, I have met approximately 800,000 people who look exactly like Tyler Robinson and Charlie. Like when I went to camp, I went to camp in northern Wisconsin, and like half of them had that same thing.
All right, let's look at Van Jones, who is back at it. He has
the blue thing.
He has the blue thing. He's standing up to hate.
So that means he was originally wearing a lapel pin that said "Dirty Jew."
The New York Times,
and then a guy put the blue thing over it.
The New York Times interviewed Clavicular. Oh my God! Oh, the gift that keeps on giving. Felix, you don't understand. I'm gonna put you on game, brother. I'm gonna put you on game. But first, let's look at Mao's Third World as Van Jones, and what he's up to on the. And you can tell from the backdrop where he's at.
I know, yeah. We're about to have a real time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Progressives have a politics that says all white people are racist, all men are toxic, and all billionaires are evil.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to keep them on your side. And so we might want to think about, if you're chasing people out of the party, you can't be mad when they leave. And maybe if we had a different politics, we actually said dignity for everybody, everybody's respected, and we need you, more people might stay.
He's so good.
I think he kind of nailed it.
He really does deserve the $100 million that Jeff Bezos gave him for no reason.
How would he even...
Well, not for no reason, for this reason.
Yeah, but okay, so Bezos gives him that money, so he's like, continue your work. But like, how does
continue your work?
That was it. He was like, you're doing such good work in whatever the f you do. Continue it.
Yeah.
How do you spend $100 million on like this? It's like a Brewster's Millions type thing.
Like, Jeff Bezos is at this point giving more money to Van Jones than Washington Post.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you remember my favorite philanthropist of all time, Lorraine Powell Jobs, and how like she read too many damn articles in 2020, and she was like, okay, I have $70 gajillion dollars. $400 million to the asexual puppetry workshop in Baltimore.
Yeah.
$200 million to the,
I like that. Though.
Video games for deaf
You gotta
people
identify
studio.
shit that like would piss off your former husband.
Oh, Steve Jobs would have hated that shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She was doing, she probably, it depends. Historians will argue about this in the future, whether Lorraine Powell Jobs either killed woke or like set up woke too.
Yeah. That's why I'm always doing a call to action every morning when I first start. I say, Melinda Gates, hit my line, okay? Let's fund the armed revolutionary vanguard. Bill would hate it, okay? Funnel it through me. I got you. Same with Mackenzie Bezos, okay? He's my boss technically, so it's a unique predicament, but I think he would be very upset if you gave me all of the money. Let's link up and build. I
think there's like a 22% chance that Melinda would be enamored by me. And I don't mean like romantic, I just mean like she would think I'm like she would go, there's one fun-loving guy. That's what she said. And then there's a 78% chance that she would find me utterly repulsive. You have worse chances in roulette.
Yeah.
And I think...
You could play those odds.
Oh, I played worse odds and lost, but walked away smiling. And I think... No, she has enough money to get a decent Air Force for Ansar Allah. Not the group. Moderators, admins, whatever. I have a friend who's named that.
Yeah.
And he's Christian, by the way.
Yeah. And Hezbollah is his brother's name.
Yes,
Also
exactly.
Christian. They're real stand-up guys.
And by the way, he's dying. And his dream is always to have had a plane.
Yeah. Build a runway in Lebanon that's totally separate, okay? That's not, it's also... Because how are you going to fly the planes?
Exactly.
You need to have a separate airport, separate facility. And anti-aircraft weapons to defend it, obviously. It's a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a tough place.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So, like, none of these... All are mega billionaires who are, in terms of, adjusted for inflation, accounting for their wealth relative to the size of the GDP. They're the equivalent to the Rockefellers, etc. Out of all the, top 20 guys, Bezos, I like him the most. And, no, I don't think he's a good guy. But he's just... I think it's cute how he just has, the worst taste ever. He just has terrible taste. But he just he spent so much money on that stupid Lord of the Rings show.
Oh, and the awful shirts that he wears.
Oh my god, yeah. I think it's, there's a real humanist quality to him that I don't see in the other guys. And I like what he's done with Prime Video in that it's, it is like a welfare program for great actors who have gambling problems.
Yeah, after you did all of that, $30 million for Melania Trump is nothing.
Yeah. I mean, how much do you think Billy Bob made for Goliath is awesome. And no one watched it. I can tell because...
My dad watched it. And he loves Landman. You know who else loves Landman?
A lot of people, actually.
Giannis Varoufakis.
What the... I mean, Landman's not conservative. It's just
yeah.
It's more confusing than that, but it's also a shitty shit. Landman sucks.
Landman, Giannis Varoufakis did a Landman reference on my stream the other day when he brought up the price of the oil barrel, and how it has to stay at $60 a barrel, otherwise, the industry collapses.
Can someone tell him to watch Goliath? Way better show. The greatest vulgar Bernie-crat show ever. The greatest. There's no other. They tried a bunch of Bernie-crat shows. They all failed. Goliath, the greatest. Goliath is so good that its season 2 was horrible, but it didn't slow it down. And I know that no one watched Goliath because the fan wiki is unfinished. I check it every day, and it sucks.
That's awesome.
Their fan wikis for everything.
Yeah. Well, it's because they need a younger audience too. I think that's probably.
Yeah, I think I might be the youngest guy who's seen all of it twice by 70.
My dad is not going on a Wikipedia page to update shit.
Well, can he?
No, no, he will not. He doesn't know how to operate that stuff.
If I asked him to write the Goliath Wikipedia page, would he do it?
20 more gifted memberships. Hey, thank you, YouTuber. The YouTube gifted memberships. I don't know why you guys are peppering me with gifted memberships on YouTube right now, but what is this? Oh yeah, what do you think about this Washington Post stuff?
I mean, it's that is what this happens every time. Like, someone picks up a paper. There are a few examples of really rich guys getting a paper for like cultural prestige reasons and also for them to be loss leaders. But it's always like, God, I remember when this happened with Samuel Zell when he bought the Tribune in Chicago. And Zell was actually like stupid enough to be like, hey, what the f***? This newspaper isn't making any money. But Bezos
uses like a fleshlight to get like to set up his defense contracts.
Yeah.
And was like, I'm out.
Yeah. And
But I just like, it's nothing to him. I don't understand why he just doesn't let it exist.
Well, do you think it's less of a thing of him being spiteful maybe and more of a thing of like, all right, I like spent all this money on this Melania crap and it paid off for defense contracts, but like if I keep running this thing, like the Trump people are just gonna keep asking for more shit, and he's just prepping to unload it on someone else. He's trying to strip it down so he can sell it, maybe. Because
Yeah.
he doesn't like the onus of having it under the Trump administration. Like, it's just too annoying.
This guy said total commie slaughter. Yeah, the communist newspaper
Of the Washington Post?
Yeah, run by Trots. The famous Trotskyist newspaper, Washington Post. Well, I guess former Trots turned neocon.
Yeah, I think, like, I would, again, at the roulette table, I would bet that, like, at least half the people who got fired are Trotskyists who turned neocon.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's awesome that these guys literally, oh God, people are so stupid. Like, I mean, there's the argument where it's like, they try to turn it in the editorial direction in a more conservative way, but like conservatives are just not literate anymore.
It's just such a bad investment.
Also, what example of a conservative newspaper is a profitable one? Like Federalist?
And the only right-leaning newspapers that like work are establishmentarian conservatives, you know, like more Mitt Romney types or
with opaque funding.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I was thinking like Wall Street Journal.
Oh yeah.
Or like European conservatives that have an entirely different ethos than ours. It's like the...
Yeah, I was just thinking of like the Federalist and shit like that.
Would you calling the Federalist a newspaper is like pretty generous.
Yeah.
Like I would call it a website. I don't know, like it's a weird. Have you ever like just scrolled by it, like just checking what they're doing day to day?
No.
There's
only when they write about me do I ever am I ever reminded of its existence.
It is more like what BuzzFeed was before they hired a bunch of reporters than it is like a newspaper. Like it's they do a lot of like elite daily style content.
Wait, really? Five of the sexiest ways to not pay taxes? Like, what would it be?
There's some real bullshit on there. They don't do like lists in the same way that like Elite Daily would, but it's just like there's a lot of like just like lifestyle bullshit and just shit that's like not, you couldn't really call it editorial or reporting.
ICE-hating anarchists are an occupying force.
Yeah.
Viral video shows how the left coerces fake agreement.
Yeah, it's aggregated.
All their future videos
stuff like this. It's like, we saw a YouTube video. Let's tell you about
Queer lobby reports 65% drop in Fortune 500 celebrating corporate DEI.
Queer lobby.
Sick. Democrats hate anyone who doesn't love crime and fraud as much as they do, even leftists.
What? These are all just like... These aren't articles. These are like unsolicited conversations.
Yeah.
This is just like a guy
these
talking
are random
to you on
thoughts.
an elevator.
These are random thoughts concocted by a stupid man hallucinating an alternative reality.
This is a lonely man. Have you ever had one of those? A lonely man in an elevator?
Who just really wants you to hear
it. I want to kill myself right now. God. Like it is just all like utterances and here's a video we saw.
Mass amnesty in Spain. Oh, Spain's king is woke. By
Yeah,
the
no,
way.
he's very, yeah.
He's like pro-Palestine. He was like pro-immigrant. What the f is going on
They have
over
a
there?
history of woke monarchs. the Juan Carlos ended the dictatorship. Remember, he got like not sexually, but like politically groomed by Franco, and Franco's like, okay, you're gonna help me. When I die, you're gonna help my other guy take over.
Bill Smokes Cragman is reposting Dr. Naomi Wolf.
Two geniuses find each other.
Wow.
Two real geniuses.
At Harmeet Dillon. I told you Zohran Mamdani won by exactly the margin of duplicate votes as the machine scanned duplicates, and poll workers were told to feed spoiled duplicate votes into the machines, which is told. I love these guys that are just like they're voting nerds. Like they love, this is the one angle that they always have to harp on.
My favorite one of those is Data Republican.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I forget, is Data Republican a girl?
I doubt it, but maybe. I don't know.
Can't tell. The avatar is like, I think it might be just, I think it's a guy. I don't know. How did she figure this out? How did she get to there from there?
New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani won by 207,000 votes. New York reported 272,000 duplicate registration between 2022 and 2024.
Okay, so
by one of her reply guys.
yeah. So a reply guy screenshotting another guy.
Yeah. Please stop trolling New York City. There's no evidence we voted for Mamdani because the Board of Elections is still preventing a vote audit. Why?
And by preventing a vote audit, do they just mean like her going in and being like, let me take a look at
these votes.
Let me
give me the
voter.
Votes. Give me the voter rolls right now. I need to go door to door and see who voted for Mamdani.
I would. Oh my god, that would make my day. If I'm just at my computer and Naomi Wolf knocks on my door, and I get to proudly tell her I didn't vote.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I didn't vote, ma'am, and they said I voted 20 times. Can I come with you?
I mean, that is what it is. The Nick Shirley method is tested and true at this point. It works.
But if Nick Shirley came to my door, I would like put a leash on him.
Dude, imagine you're James O'Keefe, okay? Esteemed Broadway musical talent, James O'Keefe.
A sort of a seafaring villain.
Yeah, and you've had many successes. I mean, you took out Acorn, and you put together these like somewhat sophisticated smear operations.
Yeah, there's a lot of good tricky editing there.
Yeah, you like liquor up, I don't know, the third assistant, and then you like greatly overemphasize their position in the company. You liquor them up. You act like you find someone to go, on a date with them.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're, of course, talking mad shit about their bosses. You edit it. You chop all that up, right? You get one of those big bags with a camera in it. Remember when they tried to do that to the Washington Post?
Oh, yeah.
Like a big hat with a camera, like a big cowboy hat with a massive camera in the cowboy hat. And they were like, that's a camera.
The hat that Milo wears every time he talks to someone in conservative media.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you remember what the Roy Moore thing they tried where they're like, I'm Washington Post reporter.
No, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, the Bernie Bernstein one.
Yeah. Where they were,
do you have any lies that I can pay you Jewish money for? It was so awesome. That was great.
Yeah, and
that was so good.
The Washington Post reporter was like, "Are you recording this? Is that a camera?"
No, this is a medical light in my hat. It comes on when I.
Anyway, but you're James O'Keefe. You've made a career out of this wonderful operation.
Yeah.
Okay, and you put a lot of work into what you're doing, right? There's a lot of effort that goes into it.
Yeah, you have an organization.
And then they chop you down because you're gay, okay? Which is very homophobic. They chop you down because you have a separate passion, okay? And then Nick Shirley comes to the town.
Wait, is that what happened to him?
Well, I think they were mad that he was misusing the funds because he would get all the Project Veritas people to fly in to watch his renditions of Oklahoma. That's not a joke.
Why do they love musical theater so much? They're so into it. They're so into it.
They were like, you're misusing the funds that we gave you to blackmail people or to set up these sting ops.
Dude, go. Dude.
Yeah, that's not, I'm not joking. That's not hyperbole.
Like 20 airplane tickets to watch James O'Keefe do his song and dance routine. That's like a drop in the bucket for Robert Mercer. And he was a soldier. Dude, he got so much done.
Yeah, he got like actual results.
Yeah, he really made this country worse.
Half the reason why people still think that like Planned Parenthood is like eating babies is because of him. Like he went to the Planned Parenthood and
he got
he got the scoop.
He got the Democrats to shiv Acorn. Like he's made this such a worse place. What was that weird thing he did on a boat? Like tried to get some girl on a boat. And was like, bleh, you know. You remember that?
No. What is it? He got a girl on a boat?
He got in trouble for like putting a girl on a boat or something.
I don't remember.
I know, look, I'm not being purposely vague. That's just all I remember is that they were like, you're under arrest for like putting I'm making it sound like a Ray Donovan thing, but I think he was trying to have sex with her and like didn't or something.
James O'Keefe did do a dance number to Scissor Sisters at CPAC. That is true. He had a whole dance routine.
That's pretty cool.
He had a whole dance routine. He was really big into song and dance. Anyway, but like imagine being that guy who spent his whole life doing all this shit. And then there comes like Nick Shirley and his entire investigation, which I'm using the term loosely here, is to run up to daycares and be like, I want to see, I'm a pedophile who wants to see the children.
Yeah.
I am a pedophile. These are my friends. These are also my pedophilic friends. We need to see kids inside this
you heard of
facility.
You heard of the 1 to 10 system? I have a 1 through 15 system on grading hotness.
Yeah.
It's way more intricate. Where are they?
I need to see how sexy the kids are inside of this daycare facility. Also, I have a camera. I'm not even doing the hidden camera technique.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing the James O'Keefe big bucket hat with the camera in it. Like, they're just straight up doing that. And everyone's like, this is the greatest. The vice president said he deserves a Pulitzer.
Yeah. And
the vice president, who's a Yale graduate lawyer, said... He went to Yale, right, J.D. Vance?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Yale graduate lawyer.
Oh, wait, no, Harvard. Sorry. He went to Harvard.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Harvard graduate lawyer said, you deserve a Pulitzer for this. I would kill myself if I was James O'Keefe at that point.
It is,
like,
dude. And, like, Nick Shirley is... If there has ever been a graduate from reading out loud at way too old of an age school, it is that guy. That guy... Holy shit.
You're being too nice. He does not know how to read.
He is, like...
He's a finger reader.
Yo, yeah, no, big... He could teach the class in finger reading. He is, like... Dude...
He's like, when he said benevolent...
What is benevolent?
Yeah. The irony of him wearing the quality leering sweatshirt that's, like, under every reply because Twitter is all crypto bots.
Yeah.
Like...
It just, yeah, sometimes I feel like people have gotten like way dumber.
Oh yeah.
In the last 10 years, and I'll like bitch about it, then I'll be like, this is like, everyone says this every 10 years. This is just like getting older. You probably just, we paper over things in our memories. Even if you have a very good memory, you do not remember these little frustrations along the way. But then...
I do think that people have gotten dumber.
When I see Nick Shirley, it is kind of like, well, he would have... 10 years ago, people would have been like, oh my god, let's get this guy some help.
Yeah.
like this guy... We need to make a daycare and put this guy in it and never let him out.
And all of
we
his
need to make like adult-sized kennel gates. But now it's like... Sure, let's give him a medal. Let's give him a medal and not like interrogate his parents. Like, hey, which fucking Six Flags rides did you go on during the 3rd trimester? Did you, Mrs. Shirley? Did you ride the American Eagle with this kid in you?
Yeah.
What
kind of G pressures hit this kid's brain before he got out of your vagina?
Was this kid on a Blue Angels flight? In the womb. What the is going on with him?
Yeah. Speaking of which, here's someone who's actually brilliant.
Okay.
Clavicular.
No, I think this is a very educated young man.
Yeah, he is. He's the future of the conservative movement.
He says he hits on a very good truth that I think a lot of so-called intellectuals are afraid to hit on, which is it feels good to do Adderall and steroids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you
Well,
do-
he doesn't even do out. He does meth.
Oh yeah, he says it's healthier.
Yeah.
That
He
is
goes
kinda,
straight.
That's kind of awesome.
He straight pipes the meth, which, you know, you gotta respect. So, Clavicular went super viral once again because the clip accounts that post this shit all the time very sincerely write some of the dumbest titles, and then it's just like it one-shots people. Like when you read it, it alters the trajectory of your life.
Yeah.
This one was Clavicular ran into a frat leader at ASU and got brutally frame-mogged by him.
By the way, I don't agree with his editorializing.
No.
Clavicular is taller than him. He's taller
But he
than
got
him.
frame-mogged. It's undeniable. I will
Okay, well,
argue on
that's
this.
like this guy has great delts. Not gonna lie.
Just wait until you see the full.
Okay.
The full
I'll
reveal.
I'll see them moving.
Appreciate you. Crimson's Eye. Don't you stop. You got me by a lot.
Frame-mogged.
Well, okay, this guy's like naked. That's not really fair, is it?
No. This is come on. Look at his clavicles.
No, this guy's look. This guy has an awesome body.
Yeah.
No one's gonna deny that. But he's like naked. It's not fair when one guy's wearing a shirt, one guy's like naked, and be like, "Oh my god, he looks so much strong." That's what Nick Shirley would do. Nick Shirley would see
object permanence.
see like a naked guy, and you see a guy with clothes on, and you'd be like, "One guy's so much stronger."
Someone in the chat said that's not natty, right? Of course it's not natty, dude. What are you talking about? No,
Yeah,
it's not natty.
Look, I don't know. I think people are. There's some real nutcases out there who can.
Like the Russian child who has a genetic disorder that makes him shredded at the age of 6.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen people who can get like jacked eating like Costco peanut butter.
Yeah, we call those people under 5'7".
But they don't. Well, yeah, but they don't like. No one really. I don't know. I mean, you are like a freak when you're 23 and shit, but I just do not think so.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't matter.
He's still tapered. His waist is cinched. He's got the perfect
the waist size. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the perfect V frame.
It just and it's like not that it's easy to look like that if you take steroids, even though like
yeah, he puts a lot of work into it.
That's what people don't understand. You steroids just make it so you can train way harder, way longer.
Okay, have you noticed though? He's panicking. He's panicking here. Like, he doesn't like.
No. Well, okay. Let's do it frame by frame.
Also, Zoomers have the worst haircuts. Like, I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but like, what the is going on here? Where he like is trying to do like, he's trying to do the thing that I do when I want to hide my hairline, but like, worse somehow.
Well, I think we have to see it in motion.
Anyway,
like a lot of things.
He's panicking. I can tell his cortisol levels are spiking.
I don't think it. No, I think this is a look of like grim determination. I think if the cameras weren't there, he might even beat this guy to death.
These young men know nothing about Rich Piana. Felix knows this. It's true. Rich Piana was the method.
Rich Piana, I do think.
You know he's 19, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
so it's not weird that he's hanging around colleges. He's the one guy where
it's like totally okay. Yeah. What do you think Rich Pete would make of him? Because Rich was very open about the fact that he wishes he could be like a lean, jacked guy.
Yeah.
And he didn't like being really big was just like that was what his body would allow. So I think he would be. He would admire him. Rich was not like an envious person, but Rich might think that like the meth stuff is weird. I don't think he would be into that.
Anyway,
a little too odd for him.
Are you ready for Are you ready for the new command over the English language that you had not previously thought was possible?
These guys are really good at writing descriptions.
Yeah. Clavicular was mid-jester gooning when a group of foids came and spiked his cortisol levels. Smiling, crying, laughing, crying emoji. Is ignoring the foids while munting and mogging moids more useful than SMV chat fishing in the club?
You know, when you watch a movie like Demolition Man, this is like how the people talk. This is like how the...
This is future speak.
Well, yeah, it's like how people in like 1992 thought that people in 2050
They nailed it. They nailed it. Yeah, so everyone started making jokes about it. You're laughing. Clavicular was mid-jester gooning when a group of foids came and spiked his cortisol levels, and you're laughing. It's the captions itself, I think, make it even better because the clips are so dystopian. Like watching these clips, you're like, what the is going on with the world?
Well, but also like kind of nothing happens in the clips. That's what's so funny about it.
Yeah.
Like the captions are so like obviously they're written to get people to quote tweet it, but when you actually watch the clips, it's just like every shitty Miami nightclub I've ever seen. Or any nightclub anywhere. It's just like
I mean, the clip that we just watched, the frame mogging, was literally nothing.
It's a guy standing next to him.
A guy standing next to him. And that's it. That's the clip.
Yeah.
Okay, well, these are consequential clips,
I did like, you know what clip of his I really did like though that I thought was really funny was the one where he's explaining how you can use the way you take off your shoes you can use to what did he call it, like height frauding or something.
Yeah. Oh,
that was really funny.
He goes from vantage point to vantage point in his home to stay tall.
It's
he has like things that he has set up in his house so that when he takes his shoes off, he goes from one tippy toe to the next point, so that he can stand without having to like consistently be on his tippy toes.
I think one of the things that pisses me off the most is how people like overuse autistic to just.
Oh no, he's so autistic.
Right? Yeah, people just autistic to everyone. That just means like you're like young Sheldon.
Yeah,
it's
no.
like, oh, I'm so autistic. I read a book about World War II, something that no one's ever done before.
Yeah.
But he like that type of thing where it's like you've studied the angles of incline and like vantage points in your house to like look. That is like. It's very charming to me.
Yeah, no,
it's all super charming.
He is the true autist for sure. I mean, he did bone smashing.
Oh yeah,
he did bone smashing. He's done like experimental cocktails that like melt the fat off of your face. He was caught injecting this like it's not even. He does all kinds of Chinese peptides. That's not even that's the most normal thing he does, right? But he was giving his 17-year-old girlfriend these fat-burning things. Like, he was injecting her face on camera. He's infertile from doing too much steroids.
I saw that clip where he's like, technically now I'm infertile, but I can change that. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, it's hard for me not to like him.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing, it's so self-evidently ridiculous. And they're just like the level of people who are like true obsessives are incredibly interesting to me.
Clavicular got emotional talking about his autism in front of the Huz. Autistic Clips follows you. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Your average autistic clipper, not impersonating anyone.
This guy just.
Oh, he's doing gambling streams with the Huz.
That's awesome. Just maximizing the amount of like socially malign behavior. like, telling people to do steroids. Like in gambling. He's awesome. Like I love
telling
this.
people to do meth, steroids, and gamble every waking moment that you're alive.
Yeah. I mean,
he truly lives.
I will say, like, me and Andrew would talk about this all the time, how much we loved Trainwreck's when those gambling streams started.
Oh, yeah.
He was one of the first ones, those first gambling streams where he would be down like $1 million. It was like a Terrence Malick movie. It's like some of the best streams of anything I've ever seen were those. They were so good. It's hard to, how he would like turn off his camera and be like, I have to go vape in the other room. And you know what he's doing. Like, it's just so, and he's in this giant penthouse. Like the most beautiful penthouse you can buy in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And,
which he had to travel to because it was illegal to do so on U.S. soil.
And he's not leaving this one little corner. And it's just it's so amazing watching his...
And the windows are open so you know the time is passing.
Yeah.
You see the passage of time. Sun comes up, sun comes down, sun comes up, and he's doing a 48-hour bender.
It was like... It felt like Terrence Malick directed it. It was so well made. And ever since then, when more people got in on the gambling stuff, it like lost its fun to like when Aiden Ross is like he's a scheming type of fellow. I don't mean that ethnically. I don't mean that. No, we're the same thing, he and I. I'm not a schemer. I'm a fun lover. But you know, he's like faking, you know, to some extent. There's no real pathos in what he was doing. But when Train was doing it, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And this is the only guy who I want to watch gamble now, besides Train. This is it because he knows pain in his soul. You know what I mean?
I mean, this is awesome.
Retard Donald cried at a restaurant earlier. I told them. Got scared of a medium rare steak. I already told them, bro. Like I'm not ashamed of it. I know I'm weird and autistic, but it's all good. They like that. You see, guys? Girls like autism.
Well, because Autistic Clipper is also autistic.
I guess
so
he doesn't.
He can't
know,
read.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can't read social cues.
He would
looking.
He would see a clip where I'm like, oh, I can't find my vape juice, and he would be like, Felix cries talking about his autism.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just eating a chicken nugget. He's not even remotely emotional about his autism here.
Not emotional.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you give Listen, Autistic Clipper.
Wait, what the is the dono saying? Like, kill the women around you with a gun? What the was that?
Such a great community.
I hate that you're around women. You need to murder them right now.
Oh my god.
I hate women so much. I'm gonna kill my mom later.
Could you imagine, like, showing, like, General George Marshall, showing him this stream? And be like, okay, this is what happens, like, 100 years later. Showing this to him, like, in the interwar period. Okay, you're about to, you guys, there's going to be a Second World War, but this is, like, this is what you guys create. This is what your legacy is when America remakes the world.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Can you imagine, like, I think Douglas MacArthur would have been like Clavicular, though. I 100% think that.
I mean, I do think that like there's too much freedom. There's too many options. Like you don't have like regular, like you don't have a path that you can follow.
Yeah.
So this is why things like this happen.
Well, yeah. I mean, this guy should be. He should be like a military officer. Like if we lived in a period.
Yeah,
where
guy who like loves wearing dresses, but is in the military. Has like a stable job.
He's not like a dresses type guy, but he would be like one of those military guys. He would have been the most happy in like the 18th or 19th century, a period where there's tons of medium-sized wars, and he could get tons of medals and have tons of different outfits. And he would have, like, these types of guys were all over the military. The last one of him we had was General Douglas MacArthur. He was for sure. Douglas MacArthur would have done this.
This is like...
Yeah.
He did this before he got famous.
This is one of the greatest pictures ever taken. This
is like
really,
330. People did not appreciate this.
They didn't understand what they were saying.
Yeah. So we got Clavicular eating a nugget. He also gave the New York Times an interview. So he's at ASU, right? He's doing all this stuff. He's like butt-mogging people, whatever.
He could be the smartest person to ever go to ASU.
That's true. Well,
just kidding.
Here, this is the JesterMaxxing meta.
What's your cameraman? Who likes you? What's your name? Tell us your name.
Yo, W. His name is Kirk.
Kirk. My friend likes your camera.
Yeah, the caption's like his cortisol spike. He's pissed off, and it's like nothing happens.
He's not.
Nothing
his
fucking
cortisol,
happens.
Like I can tell he's not a horrible day for the English language. No, he's not. His cortisol levels are not spiking while he's jester gooning. I would go so far as to say he's not even jester gooning.
No,
he's actually demonstrating predator eyes right now. He's like looking around, scanning. He's got his radar on to find new voids.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
When I go to Equinox and I accidentally go into the Pilates room and I do all the moves from the peer pressure video, I'm like doing the crab walk thing that the guy does, and all the women are screaming at me to get out of there. I do the predator eyes.
What is this? Things get awkward between Clavicular and his date after she found out he only makes $54K a year?
4K a month, 54K a year, you're poor? Dude, wait, do you think that's poor? They're calling.
There's no way he only
made. No.
There's no shot.
Fuck off. And by the way, 4K a month is not 54K a year. God damn it. Like that shit. Like no. God, I don't know how you got there, buddy. I take back what I said about ASU.
He thinks there's more months in the year.
There might be for him. I don't know. He might be in a different system than we are.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Could be on a totally different system.
54K a year? That's good.
That's not good.
Why?
That's actually very not good. But the thing is that you're only...
Yeah, I'm only 21, so
I think that's pretty good for your grade,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
Are you
right?
telling the truth, or you actually...
I don't understand why you don't believe me. Is that good? Like,
No, I thought you would make more. I thought, like, I don't know.
why? I don't know why you're trying to diss me.
No, I'm not.
Okay, something actually happens in this clip, though. So this
Yeah,
is-
there's friction. There's
yeah,
friction for the
that's-
first time ever. There's friction.
Yeah, I would give that 3 out of 5 stars.
Small but definite probability. I'll be explaining to my grandchildren in exile in Quito that the American Taiping Rebellion, which claimed 80 million lives and only ended with Chinese intervention, started because Clavicular refused to verify the Orlando Asian Mogger. Oh, that's there's the Asian Mogger
I've
as
seen-
well.
I'm
the
familiar with
Asian
Asian
Mogger.
Mogger,
Okay,
yeah.
good, because you know he is the Orlando Asian Mogger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of a bold claim because, technically, like,
Clavicular goes
technically
off on
most
AOC
people are
ASU
Asian.
kid. Clavicular goes off on ASU Foyd after she called herself an incel. My culture is not your costume.
Oh, he goes off on a fake cell? I need to see this.
Yeah. Oh, that girl is also like normal looking, and it like me up seeing her behave like this. I was like, you shouldn't do that.
COVID, they did. A lot of kids got fried by remote schooling.
The fact that this girl said that she was an incel is just...
Yeah, she said goy nip, like catnip, but goy. Which again,
This is a Rhodes Scholar at ASU.
I do hate that. Like, I think it's really funny. Like the goy block thing. I think about that.
The
Sometimes.
Goy Block post is hilarious.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, go ahead, have your goy block.
And it's so good too because it's like if you've been on a flight
Ever
that has-
traveled Delta? It's a Biscoff cookie.
It's like this big,
And it's delicious.
But the perspective, it looks like it's the size of this laptop.
Yeah.
And it's so funny to think about like a mean rabbi like picking out all the goys even in first class and be like, eat this, you dumb piece of shit.
I like it because it's also delicious. I love the goy.
I know, yeah, that Biscoff.
It bangs.
A Biscoff cookie is great. And I would, you know what? For me, I would call it a goy block in non-derogatory terms. Like I would say, it's like a great accomplishment of Gentiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that. Can I just say that the people they're sending out to be like, actually, goy isn't bad. We don't use that to make fun of you. They're picking the worst guys to do that. They're sending the worst guys they could ever possibly send. They're sending Eric Weinstein. They're sending like Israeli lobbyists. They're sending like guys who like
There's the other guy. What's his face? The one that
Abiy
like,
Yemeni.
No. There's also the other side of this where it's like the edgy Twitter accounts that like you also probably thought were neo-Nazis like I did, and then it turns out like post October 7 they were like crying about Israel being hurt. And I was like, wait a minute, I thought you hated Jews too. You speak like you hate Jews.
Yeah.
And it turns out like they're all like white supremacists, but they love Israel.
Yeah.
What's his name? The Canadian one, is the Canadian fail son whose father is like an academic who like disowned him. He's one of those guys. I can't remember his name now.
But no, I know what you're talking. Like, there's a lot of those guys. There's a lot of those guys. There's a different set of guys too who are like
Captive Dreamer.
There are guys too who are like,
you know what I'm talking about? Captive
yeah. Oh
Dreamer?
yeah.
Yeah, he's always like even
his dad runs some like Christian university, right?
His dad. Captain Dreamer is one of those guys. The other one was what is it, Matt Fournier or whatever, like the fat neo-Nazi.
Oh, the guy from the video where he's getting chased by like just like a Philadelphia. I don't know what they were, but they were like filming him, and he has like natural Mr. Bean choreography.
Yeah,
where he's walking backwards the entire video,
and all these guys are like saying like, oh, it's actually brownoid behavior to not like Palantir surveillance.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, dude?
I see so many. Like there are guys who are like different group where it's like their thing is that they're like an edgier Chris Rufo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they will, you know, all they'll talk about is like the left is rife with the stupid id poll crap. And then out of nowhere, seemingly, they will go, oh, yeah? Well, why don't you try walking through New York while being visibly Jewish? And it's like, oh, what? Okay, so what's one group is okay to do identity politics?
Yeah, no,
okay.
you can only do woke DEI for Jewish people.
Everyone is like that, unfortunately. Like, everyone is just kind of like, yeah, I
mean, when you think about it,
I hated poll. But
they are doing woke Paul for white people too. So
yeah.
I guess they are it all goes back to, do you think Jews are white or not? There are anti-Semites who don't think Jews are white, and then there are all of these other guys who are they're all doing woke id Paul for whites though.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're doing.
I think the most interesting thing to me is like Jewish people who like assert that like no Jews are white. Like that Ashkenazi, you're not white. Like what? and it's a really weird thing.
Yeah.
Because like all of our like great grandparents, great grandparents, you were like, guess what? We're white. They'd be like, oh my god, we did it. And then you would show them like some guy who's Jewish in America, so Ashkenazi guy, being like, actually, I'm not white. They would go, what the f*** are you doing, pal? What the f*** are you doing? We rode on a steamboat that took 27 years to get here. Half of our families died. We all had to take jobs working for the mafia and selling pickles to become white. And you don't want to be white so you can like win an argument when your office does like DEI stuff.
Shai Davide.
That is, yeah, exactly. Okay.
So I'll show you him calling out my hypocrisy as well.
I'm pretty interested in seeing.
Like,
I'm pretty.
my culture's
okay,
not your costume, you know? Like, bitch, I used to have to go days without talking. All right? Calling yourself an incel, you know? You. You faking ass hoe. I hate when girls do this shit. You know? That shit genuinely made me mad. LARPing. It's just like such a spit.
He went nonverbal. I mean, he's not nonverbal here, but he used to go nonverbal.
When he says I had to go days without talking, does he mean he was like in a Count of Monte Cristo situation?
I think
that would be kind of cool.
He just went nonverbal. He got mad.
It's literally such a slap in the face. Toolkit's about
Anyway, so here's what happened. Apparently, there were a bunch of people that are at ASU that said the N-word a whole bunch and like said a bunch of other shit. Over 15 ASU sorority members were reportedly dropped after appearing on Clavicular stream the past 2 days using racial slurs, flashing a bag of cocaine, exposing hazing rituals, discussing their body counts, talking about drug use. Discussing their body counts, I don't think that's not against ASU. I mean, but none of this is like supposed to get you in trouble at ASU. You go to ASU to do all that.
If they did like there was a real Project Veritas, which they don't have it anymore because they threw James O'Keefe out. His undercover investigation would be like showing ASU students who don't do any of that. ASU students who have never said a racial slur.
These girls were dropping the N-word on a stream.
yeah, you're fucking retarded. You're so retarded, Jesus Christ.
Wait, Clavicular.
When you get
member of Woke 2?
Yeah, what the? He used to do that all the time. Wait, why is he? Has Clavicular stopped saying the N-word, chat? I haven't been tuning in as much. I guess he got hit with the woke. Oh, it's because he got canceled with the Heil Hitler stuff.
Right. Well, I'm actually next week. Me, Senator John Kennedy, Carter Peter Schmidt, who is Lois Griffin's dad, And David Rockefeller, he's still alive.
Yeah.
A lot of you don't know that. We're meeting at our country club. It's underneath Central Park. And they are clavicular scholars. That's what we have. People like me, members of the upper class, we don't have opera anymore. We're fans of clavicular. But they're better students of him than I am. So I'm going to ask them, when did he become a member of Woke 2?
Yeah, it feels like he went Woke 2 on here.
Dude, like,
Which is, Woke 2 is dark woke. That's why you said your R word.
Yeah.
To check someone, when you check someone saying the N word.
I've been thinking about a good PSA for Woke 2. It'll be me in I think some type of academic setting, and one of my students. It'll be sort of set up like God's Not Dead, and they'll say what that girl said.
God, you're so retarded.
And I'll go, you have failed.
Why would you do that? No, you're literally forever.
I think he legit thinks it's uncool to say now because women are saying it. It was fine when I was saying it, but when a Foyd starts saying the N-word, now I realize it's not cool anymore.
It's so fucked that you can make people woke by doing that.
Yeah, it's awesome. This is woke too.
That's you could make
Wait,
everyone.
What do you mean they
got
fragility?
By just putting a bunch of girls in those skull masks.
He's Ibram Kendi. He's Ibram Kendi posting because women.
Yeah.
Women made it uncool to be racist.
Oh my god, he starts doing streams with Ibram Kendi. He starts reading the anti-racist baby.
Yeah.
He's like, this stuff's actually pretty
1619
cool.
Project.
Yeah.
Did you guys know about this?
Yeah, this is actually all this stuff's pretty cool. Ibram Kendi actually does GH with me.
They got dropped. Their sorority, the president dropped them. And then the guy...
Oh, they didn't get dropped from the school. They got dropped from the sorority.
Which, that's even weirder.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Weirder.
Yeah. And they have drinks and they can't have drinks and any pictures and nothing.
And so who got dropped? How many people?
Roughly probably 15. Yeah.
15? Wait, so they're kicked out of the frat?
Yeah, so the girls. The girls are kicked out of their they have a beer or talking about drugs or talking about beer or talking about or their body count. They're supposed to be they have
Wait,
to
could you?
be perfect.
Sorry, could you open it again?
They have to be perfect.
Wait, so no way. How many people?
You can read the hot ones. It's probably talking about.
How many people do you think got kicked?
Oh no, I can figure it out. I don't know how
Okay.
This is him thinking oh, look at my power. I think that's what it is. He's excited. He's yeah, you guys got kicked. Foids.
Well, I mean, if he can take down just one fake cell, this is all worth it.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Saying the N-word on stream. Yeah, dude, the bitch who said that is retarded. I don't know if she's there.
Dude,
he's so woke.
He's a member of Woke too, dude. He's ushering this shit in. DEI is coming back to Florida because of him.
Oh, that's that sequence of words is so funny.
I think he got negatively polarized into it, just by women. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is. Oh, it's because it's Black History Month. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Just for a special time only for Black History Month. He's just saying you can't say the N-word if you're a woman.
White girl saying the N-word is crazy. How did Clav single-handedly ruin ASU Greek life? How did I ruin it? It was your fault. You guys did retarded shit. Okay? You guys were holding cocaine up to a live stream camera. That's it. Dude, that's retarded. Yeah, it's your guys' fault. All right, it's not my fault. Okay. Well, the thing is, the alcohol is.
Like you lock in, you are starting to wither away. Only reason we watch you is because of your looks. Lock in, stop being chopped, and get back with Lauren. Lock in, tip $2 to give him advice that he's getting chopped.
I would love to interview the guy who left that comment.
Yeah. Well, the New York Times had the same idea as at least.
Oh, it's like Frost Nixon, and they're like, "How do you respond to criticism?"
It's Ross Dalvin.
Yeah, Ross is like, people are saying you're chopped now and you're wasting away.
Dude,
Your biceps
Clavicular.
look
If Clavicular saw Ross Douthat, it would change his life. I think
it would. Oh my god, it would be
because Ross Douthat calls into Clavicular and he's like, "So how can I how can I look max?" And Clavicular's like, "Yeah, you gotta do bone smashing, and you have a recessed mandibular."
What if that was like his Sistine Chapel was like Chadifying Ross?
Yeah, Ross Douthat becomes a Chad and is woke now. He turns woke.
It would be like the movie Amadeus when Mozart basically like kills himself finishing the final whatever he did, whichever one.
Him and Seth.
Because it would take all of his life force to do, but it would be like the greatest. Like he would be Mozart. No one has ever been better at this if he did that.
Yeah, this is his final masterpiece.
JesterMaxxing?
JesterMaxxing? Yeah, I'm getting better.
Okay, this is not the New York Times.
No, it isn't. Yeah,
oh, god damn it. I was already sussed out because of like the placement of the camera and shit.
The New York Times is using like a laptop mic.
Yeah. God damn it.
Can you define JesterMaxxing?
Basically just being like a clown for people's amusement. Right?
And this is not, like the New York
Jester.
Times would not be using the same set that like Fuck Team 5 did.
You don't know. They're also on hard times.
Well, they're both owned by the Sulzerbergers. Actually, the Sulzerbergers started
and the New York Times.
Yeah, Sulzerbergers started.
Well, once a loss leader, they have to make up for the loss of revenue somewhere.
People don't know this, but the patriarch of the Sulzerbergers started 5 in the year 1912. That's where their real money is from.
It's from his stream. A reporter is allegedly there asking him. And New York Times? Oh, it's New York Mag.
Well, that's still really shitty production. I would have expected
No.
more.
I think it's like I've done this before as well. Like I have like a reporter on board with me and stuff, and then like they'll ask questions, but usually not on stream.
Oh, okay, I get that.
So maybe it's like
he's recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, like a lot of dudes will JesterMax to try to get girls, and it's just like make themselves look like a fool.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's so embarrassing to watch that.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like, but the thing is, I'll JesterMax sometimes because I'm like a live streamer and like I know what I'm doing.
Yes.
Because it's funny. It's silly, but like.
Oh, when he's JesterMaxxing, he's doing it in like with full control. Like he doesn't. It's not. There's no loss of control there while he's JesterMaxxing. Respect.
If you're
not everyone can do that, chat. A lot of you guys don't understand. Clavicular reveals to the New York Times the list of drugs he's currently taking and explains his reliance. Who is the journalist that did this? It's gotta be someone I know. There is 0% chance this is like a random guy doing this.
What?
Who would be the New York Times like lifestyle tech? If it's New York Times, I wonder who it is.
Everything you've ever.
You think Bernstein went to Florida to interview him directly? No shot. Ezra Klein. Yeah, Ezra Klein. Clavicular was JesterMaxxing the right way. I can see this being a New York Magazine piece for sure. More likely that it's a New York Magazine piece than a New York Times one. Wait, this is the lore update on why he doesn't say the N-word live anymore because he got pressed in real time.
Bro, and I got thousands of niggas gotta come down. I was black and my son black. He talk about my kid. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga hoe. On my mom. All right, brother. Call me a hoe. Say what you have to say. About my kids. Go ahead, man. When you say black people, bitch ass nigga, you scared now because we're in there. Oh yeah. Nigga, like pussy, nigga, pussy. We'll bring the whole man and pussy. Hey, look.
I'm not scared. The fuck? You're not gonna do this.
That's a bitch, nigga. You a trick, nigga. Go ahead, bro. Pussy by now. You a millionaire by. Go ahead, yo. Trick. Go ahead, yo. He's chilling, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Please, go ahead.
Let's go.
I'm gonna let you know, bro. You talking about black people, talking about my kids.
Alright, keep
Now you know that. From now on, you say something about black people, say something about my kids.
Keep selling candy, bro.
Bitch-ass
Keep
nigga.
selling
So next time
candy.
you say something about black people, you say something about my kids, and I'll do whatever for my kids.
This tweet says New York Times reporters on the bus with him, but who knows?
Care that much, but I was like, come on. Like,
Do you consider yourself involuntarily celibate?
Not actually.
No. I guess that hurts him, right? In some sense.
Joe Bernstein is onboarding with Clavicular.
Oh, really?
No. I don't think so. Someone in the
yeah.
in the chat said that was the case. That'd be really funny.
It would be cool if it was like Brett Stevens.
No, Ezra Klein.
Ezra Klein, yeah. Do you think he would... I could see Barry Weiss talking to him and saying something about, like, trying to do some sort of self-deprecating joke.
Oh, I thought
and he would get furious at her for being, like, a fake cell.
I could see it being, like, Barry Weiss covering it because it's anti-woke.
Yeah. Or covering it because it's like, oh, this is like the new like bad right wing that exists because like liberals are bad. She likes that angle a lot.
So apparently the New York Times reporter asked, "Are you an incel?" to the lady. Wait, it is Joe Bernstein?
That makes sense. Joe does a lot of like.
I mean, I know,
stuff,
but
yeah.
like, why? But he would go to Florida to do it?
Yeah, why not?
That's crazy.
Why not? Like, why not see him in action?
I thought that was a joke. Isn't he like the editor now? Like he's like he's not like a regular beat reporter any longer.
Yeah,
is
but
he?
yeah.
That's crazy.
I think he's higher up now, but it like he does a lot of culture shit. Like
no, I know. I mean, I've interviewed.
Yeah.
I've interviewed with Joe. I just thought that he was like too high up for him to like actually go directly to Florida to embed.
Yeah, he's embedded like it's the Iraq War. No, yeah, he's. What is he drinking here? Clavicular.
Gatorade, like with alkali, or I don't know the like what's that water that you drink when you're hungover? Do you recognize him here?
Times.
Oh, it is
yeah,
him.
No,
That's him. That's Joe.
Yeah, that is him.
That's literally Joe Bernstein. Oh my god. Oh my god, it is Joe
man,
Bernstein.
I gotta ask him about this.
This is so fun. Pedialyte, thank you.
Oh man. What 1 degree of separation now?
That's crazy. He's been trying to get on the stream, Clavicular. He wants to debate me.
About what?
I don't.
Like what are his beliefs? Like beyond like you know, like,
someone needs to warn
stuff
Clav
I
about
agree
blockhead
with.
Joe Bernstein, same journalist who wrote BuzzFeed hit piece on Sam Hyde a decade ago. Nothing this guy writes will flatter you, Clav.
All right.
Another esteemed gentleman.
All right, buddy.
Sam Hyde.
Well, what? I am interested in the debate, you guys, because like you're not against someone like.
No, I'm for Clavicular.
Yeah, no.
I'm supportive.
But
of
like, does he have any political belief? Like, what? I only saw that clip where he's like,
you know, JD
Vance is disgusting,
he's fat and gay.
He called him the subhuman. Yeah, I mean, what if he's secretly like he knows a lot about Austrian economics? What if he like
destroys me in the marketplace
oh my God,
ideas?
Yeah. What if he, or like not even that, he's just like he completed a PhD at 20 under William Easterly.
Yeah, this is all.
He's like he's incredibly well read,
and he's just hyper fixated on mogging now. That's why.
Yeah.
He puts a lot of effort into mogging, so maybe he put a lot of effort into his academia as well as
I'm just
academic.
trying to like, what would you guys debate? Like, he doesn't give a about like foreign policy, I'm sure. Right? Like I've never.
No, he's a moron. But I've heard him try to talk about politics. He says politics is jester. Is jester.
Right.
shit.
Well, maybe that would be the debate. But you don't necessarily disagree with that. That it's jester.
Clavicular doesn't want to debate you because of your cognitive dissonance.
Debate Hasanabi, he's obsessed with me. Yeah, of course, bro. He literally said that having a woman sit with you is gay. Like, I genuinely don't get it. There's no point in debating with a guy that has that much cognitive dissonance.
Do you have to say, like,
Wow, he knows cognitive dissonance.
No, that's pretty true.
I didn't even say clavicular. Well, I think Clavicular is gay maxing, but that's a totally separate argument. But in this one, I was joking about the people around him that were like, Oh,
Right, he
like,
wasn't being
Why are
gay.
you paying attention to a woman on your lap when you should be locking in on business deals?
Yeah. And it was gay when the guy said to the woman, "You're a 7 and you're sitting on a 10's lap."
Yeah.
But also, I disagree with the premise that being with a woman can never be gay. What if she's your hag?
Yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, that is gay. That's the gayest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Owned.
Yeah. I think of debate as sort of an MMA with verbal words.
Not actually.
No. I guess that person, right? In some sense.
Exactly.
Like culturally in some, but not literally.
Yeah.
Is liking women gay?
Yeah,
No.
for real. Very true.
Unless you're a woman. And you're
like you could be a voluntarily celib, you could be a vol cell, but that's fine. Like,
And then there was more. So Clavicular tells the interview from the New York Times that he should have detested Max because he's bald.
Okay. Even Facebook, when Facebook first started, it was a way for Mark Zuckerberg to have people rate the attractiveness of girls at Harvard. So,
No,
I mean,
yeah,
this
I
stuff goes back. You know.
have you ever tried it?
What, rating attractiveness?
No, the putting yourself on the website.
In 2002? Yeah, I did in 2002.
What did you get?
Well, you have to remember this is 2002, so I'm 17 and I had a full head of hair.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 7s.
7s? Not bad.
Well,
You should have detasteroid next. You know?
Yeah, but we don't need to get too deep into this, but the potential side effects are something I'm not willing to.
That's a cope. No SIBO, garbage.
Oh, Joe!
He's
Get
awesome.
fucked, Joe!
But it's like, I do.
He said that's a cope. Who cares if your dick doesn't work? You gotta have a full head of hair.
That's why, like, I hate the idea of him doing a politics debate because, like, no, this is his ideology. And I think that's as valid as an ideology as anything. Just, like, who cares?
It's more.
All that matters is how you look. You can, like, fix your dick later.
It's more valid than Adam Gentelson's Searchlight Studios or whatever. You know what I mean?
If there was a Clavicular Institute,
yeah,
and it was just all stuff like, is it like, would you rather have a full head of hair and a broken dick?
They're doing policy papers on testosterone and how it's not that big of a deal if your penis doesn't work anymore.
Well, he is. You could say that he is like a techno optimist, because every time they're like, oh, your dick won't work. Oh, you're infertile. He'll be like, the only thing can fix that later.
Yeah. No, that's why he said, like, he's only infertile for the time being.
Yeah. And I believe him. I think a lot of infertility and fertility is like attitudinal. But whenever you meet a couple that's like, oh, we tried it, we can't have kids, and it's like, yeah, because you guys are downers.
Yeah. Fix your vibe.
You guys
first.
have a bad attitude. What kid would want to be born? In the Mormon cosmology, where there is sort of like an infinite hourglass of souls looking for bodies to inhabit, and those souls see you this dour couple that's like, I'm doing these workmen like Seth Bullock on Deadwood pumps, and we just can't make a kid. Well, yeah, what kid is that? You don't look like a very fun-loving family.
Do you want food?
Yeah, sure.
You already know I'm gonna order Turkish food. Just letting you know.
No, I love the greatest bread in the world.
Okay.
I prisoner maxed today.
Here you go.
But not eating anything else.
Don't show anything on the camera.
No.
For your dick?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the biggest nocebo cope ever, and that's with finasteride. Like the post-finasteride syndrome, yeah, it's like 1% of people get that, but DUT, yeah, it's...
He's
like,
right, by the way. I can't believe oh God. It's a very, very low likelihood.
No, he's right about
that finasteride will have like life-altering consequences for not just your libido, but like in general, it leaves you, it like permanently damages your sex drive.
I will go as far as to say,
I know, because I take finasteride. I'm basically clavicular. I'm LooksMaxxing.
I've accidentally gotten finasteride on my rod.
and it's been fine.
Nocebo as a
time when I
coping
need
term is wild.
It is, yeah. He could, yeah. Okay.
Clavicular
there we
couldn't
go.
stop cringing.
Something off about this girl. Do you want LARPer? Yeah, is she LARPing?
I'm really
Probably.
Whoops.
She's
I'm thinking about
LARPing.
getting a bigger
I like the
iPhone.
whole,
But
like,
I'm
bone
keep
mass is
mistyping
small.
shit on the smaller one, and it's really pissing me
This is the biggest
off.
one.
No, I want this one.
So, like, because that's something like you can't really change.
You like bone masses.
Yeah, this is way better.
Tell me about that. Why is he?
I really like the Lady Gaga playing faintly in the background.
Hey. You're a lesbo?
Oh, a man.
Dude,
of,
what can't he do?
A man of such few words, but such decadent prose.
It's
Wait, how do you justify that? If you're
everything
like
he
a,
says, it's like
Yeah.
pretty great.
Are you a lesbo?
wait, how do you justify that? If you're like a groper or whatever, or if you're like right wing, how could you be a lesbian?
Why is it like total death?
He's contemplating whether she can say it or not.
Yeah, no, he's
Is that what
cringing.
you're on?
No, I'm telling you right now. Wait, did you mean to order this? Do you know what this is?
No, I didn't. What the f is that?
That's shalgam, which is and it's spicy too. It's spicy pickle juice.
Take that off.
I was
please.
gonna be so
Take that
excited
off.
that you were like that. You're JesterMaxxing.
No, that I'm not that intensely. I don't think hot pickle juice. That's like a joke drink.
No, it's. I mean, I used to drink it all the time.
It probably like makes you feel good. It's probably amazing if you've had the flu.
It'll clear shit up. He's cringing. He hates this.
He really does.
All right, go back to 4chan, bitch.
Damn.
You know, real.
It's so awesome to say that.
No.
Then you just have to be in the car ride with them for
Yeah.
the next like 30
But
minutes.
she just like eats it. She doesn't even care.
People don't actually talk like
there's
this in real
nothing
life.
he could say to any of these girls that will like make them even leave.
Bro, it's like it's.
You realize like no one talks like this actually IRL.
No one.
You talk like this. What are you saying?
Yeah, but
you just said no one talks like this actually IRL, which is literally talking like that in the process of saying no one talks like that.
Exception that proves the rule.
Okay, well he does it as cool though, to be fair, because he's doing it as a moid.
Well, he's doing it as a moid, and he's like, the point of this stream, the point of all these streams is that he is a man apart, you know? He has done all these things to be the king of regular society, but he's too, like...
Oh my god, I just realized. She's groipmogging him.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
This is kind of like Rashomon, in that how they will recollect these events unveils their true selves. Because to her, she's like, oh, I groipmogged him.
Yeah.
And
he's testing the waters. He doesn't like that he's getting groipmogged.
But maybe he recalls it by being like, oh,
What do you? Hey, shout out to King. I promise you, like, literally no one says that. No normal.
It's got to be so strange to just like rent out a Sprinter van and get like a female version of yourself, and then you just like berate them until you get to the nightclub.
That is such an awesome concept for like just a thing to do. Like, I'm gonna just to have the most combative car ride possible.
Yeah, and like a bunch of 14-year-olds are watching this and going like, bass.
But
you tell that Floyd, kill a woman now.
How are you having these women around you without killing them?
Yeah, why aren't you murdering them with a gun?
I do, but that is kind of the point of this though, right? That he's too up to like be a member of normal society, but he's too self-cognizant and cognizant of others and their insecurities
The mid-face ratio.
to really like truly enjoy being like an internet oddity.
Yeah.
So he can't really. He's really good at when the music is loud, when the lights are flashing, at making out like a member of the normal world.
Bernstein
But
asked,
once he talks, it's like all he wants to talk about is
his stats,
his stats, height faking.
Yeah. A New York Times journalist asked Clavicular's girlfriend if she's a groupie.
It's like, I was really into LooksMaxxing.
Really?
Yeah, like both me and my brother were.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're a bit of a groupie.
Yeah.
Damn, Bernstein.
Yeah, I guess he burned her.
Well, Bernstein is muckrake maxing. He journo-mogged them.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, he said groupie.
He loved it. He loved
did.
it. Bernstein is in. That's why.
That's why he's the best.
He hit a little dart in the Foyd's direction to win over the alpha. He's like, yeah, you're a groupie, huh? He's like, yeah.
Bernstein knew just a
Bernstein, I'm gonna give you the gun. Her.
yeah. Bernstein, you get to do the official Stake.com Woman Murder of the Month.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is Bernstein, like he is like Jet Li in one of those bullshit movies where pressure points are a real thing. He every subject he has, he knows the exact thing he needs to do just a little bit to ingratiate themselves with it.
Yeah.
And
this is like when
he never pushes too hard.
When the undercover cop has to take a little gum the cocaine up. Like that's what he's doing.
He's Rust Cole in episode 3 or 4, I think. Where the bikers think he's just like a scumbag.
Yeah.
Like them.
Yeah, that's what he got himself situated well here. He loved it, dude. He's like,
really
this is the most emotion I've seen out of this fucking autistic child.
Dude, I've never seen him happier. This is like the most genuinely happy I've ever seen him.
Yeah. She's happy because he's happy.
Yeah.
Groupie
it's just in the abstract, she likes it like a woman was brought down.
Yeah. She's morally consistent on this.
She's like, I don't like that it was me, but
are you ready for this stack? Are you ready for a stack? Let's take a look.
Let's see this.
What's your stack right now? Like, what do you take every day?
Yeah. So right now I'm on a very low dose of test. I'm on around like 220 milligrams.
Okay.
I've been like lowering my dose, throughout the past couple months. So that's my TRT dose. I'm on 25 milligrams of Accutane. I'm on 12 milligrams of retatrutide. I'm on 10 milligrams of Nebivolol.
What's that?
What the fuck is Nebivolol?
Why is he taking retatrutide? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the
Okay, what are...
He's got Accutane for, obviously, acne. He's got T. He's got retatrutide for appetite suppression. But I don't even... 12 milligrams seems very high.
That is a shitload for... And that's like a GLP-1?
Yeah,
that's really high.
It's
Holy
like,
shit.
this is the experimental Eli Lilly one right now that, like, I know some people that are on it that swear by it. They say it's, like, really good. They say it's also, it's, like, the only GLP-1 that's out there that doesn't actually, like, impact your muscle mass in general.
Okay.
But, like, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's, like... Isn't like 6 is supposed to be like a high dose?
Yes, dude. I think the starting is like 2, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. Is this shit legal? Yes. Like technically, everything he's doing, a doctor could give you. Well, like, retatrutide is like a Chinese peptide for the time being, but like I said, it's like Eli Lilly already is like doing tests. Like, they're already doing clinical trials for retatrutide. It's going to be, like, mass available, like, by next year.
It's also, like, he's in Miami. It's just that I don't think any place has more crooked doctors per capita.
Yeah.
So even if it, like, not all of this shit is legal, you can get it if you...
He said max dose is 60 milligrams for retatrutide. Or
no,
15 milligrams.
No, maybe you just take it in higher amounts than the other ones.
I'm on 12 milligrams of retatrutide. I'm on 10 milligrams of Nebivolol.
What's that?
It's a beta blocker.
Okay.
Oh, that's why he sounds like that. I thought he was just like autistic.
What is he on a beta blocker for? Like, as far as I understand, beta blockers, people take them for migraines and other shit, right?
He just posted this. He said, this is Clavicular explaining to me why I should have taken hair loss drugs in spite of potential sexual side effects.
But what is he What is he taking? Can anyone explain why he's taking the beta blockers? Blood pressure. So does it lowers your blood pressure? I assume.
Hypertension? I thought just anxiety. I thought that's why you take it.
We have a problem of low blood pressure in my family.
Yeah.
Because we're cool customers.
Yeah, your cortisol levels never spike.
Well, they do sometimes, but like not for stress reasons.
Kind of even
I'm
you
just
out?
trying to make them
even me out.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of taking the beta blocker?
So it blocks the beta 1 and the beta 2 receptors, which just make it a little bit easier on your heart with the higher blood pressure. And
Yeah, it is, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Yes, because the roids are increasing the blood pressure.
testosterone, Accutane, Retta, Nebivolol, beta blocker, or the Nebivolol is a beta blocker.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Nebivolol is more selective of the beta 1 receptor.
Okay.
Propranolol is another beta blocker people take.
Yeah.
That's the beta 1 and beta 2, which blocks like a lot of the physical anxiety that you could get.
Is that it?
No.
Keep going.
So I usually take melanotan too. I haven't taken it in like a little bit, but I just want to make sure that that's in there.
What's that?
Melanotan 2 agonizes something called your melanocortin receptors, 4 of them to be exact, and basically induces melanogenesis. So when you're exposed to UV, you're going to basically produce melanin at an extremely exacerbated rate. Tan about 100 times quicker.
So helps you tan?
What's up?
It helps you tan?
Yes.
Okay.
Because UV is extremely aging, so you want to limit your UV exposure as much as possible.
So you want to tan in a short amount of time as possible, essentially.
Yeah, because UV is damaging.
Okay, so the melatonin to what else?
Melanotan.
Melanotan. Apologies.
This is RFK Jr. stack, by the way. I'm convinced.
I feel like RFK is more I feel like it would look more like those Rich Piana stacks.
Yeah, but
when he's doing like better by the day.
I think RFK Jr. is taking the peptides that make your skin look like that. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a specific peptide that RFK Jr. takes that is. Do you know what these are?
No, what are those?
These are like puff protein bars. They're sick.
They finally made a good protein bar?
Yeah, it's like marshmallow. You want to try one?
Try a little bit. It's
a little smushed up
I used
in my
to
bag.
Choke down those Quest ones.
Yeah.
I hated those.
No, this is 15 grams of protein, 160 calories. I'm just really hungry.
That's how I know that like something's gonna be better. When they have ones that are like, oh, there's 78 grams of protein in this thing. It's like, okay, that's gonna be pure shit.
Have you ever had the David bars?
I've never tried those.
Those have insane stats. Pretty good, right?
Damn, this is really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some of these.
You take melatonin too. That's a phenomenal antioxidant if taken in high doses. And a lot of people think I'm memeing when I say taking 300 to 500 milligrams is phenomenal.
Oh, before you sleep, or?
Well, yeah. The problem is, like, when your receptors are sensitive, you're going to feel terrible the next day doing that. But it's an extremely good antioxidant for your liver and your brain. So what you want to do is you want to downregulate your receptors so that you're not going to feel like shit the next day. And
Okay, so melatonin. Keep going. What else do you want?
I'll do a lot of L-glutathione, so that's another antioxidant that's already produced endogenously, and that helps with a lot of dopamine toxicity. That helps with any liver toxicity from drinking, because I do like to drink sometimes, and
JesterMaxxing.
on Accutane, that's not necessarily the best thing for your liver enzymes. That's a lot of oxidative stress. So I'll take the L-glutathione to.
Felix is taking notes
that.
on his phone.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm buying bars in one tab.
No, he's buying all the stacks. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I have a special version of both Amazon and Walmart. Amazon for the peptides, and then the special Walmart. It's only available to certain people.
Yeah.
That's where I get this special melatonin.
He's LooksMaxxing. Wait, I mean, this is like he calls it biohacking, but it's just
That's one way to put it.
I mean, I don't understand like why these guys have to make everything like into maxing and hacking and shit. He's just doing a lot of drugs that he should not be doing.
Isn't that kind of like what everyone who's like on a stack does?
Yeah.
They always like argue that it's the most efficient, like best. And it is like, I don't know. It's like it's the same thing as anyone who has to systematize anything.
This is blatantly not true. This is not biologically possible. I'm literally a dopamine PhD professor. None of this is true. As a professor of neuroscience at a major university is making me scream.
Okay, point down, calm down there, Poindexter. How many times have you JesterMaxxed?
Yeah, do you look like this, dog? I don't think so, okay? You just got mogged.
Yeah. Have you ever made a girl feel bad in a car ride?
Yeah, have you ever called a woman a foid and told them, screamed the R word at them as your legion of 12-year-old fans were giving you $2 donations to tell them to kill her with a gun? Yeah, I don't think so.
Have you ever been commended for like being mean to women?
Yeah.
No, I do not care about your PhD, pal.
Yeah. Oh, look at me. I spent my life studying this stuff. I'm still a nerd, though. You know, I'm not mogging.
Yeah, by the way, this is Will Hunting. You're probably...
Yeah.
You're in your...
Bald and gay.
This guy is in his dopamine class, and they're like, "Oh, there's a magic stack out there. It's the unified field stack that solves everything." But it's like
he's the janitor walking in to fix the equation.
Clavicular walks in. He like slowly takes his janitor, like he takes one sleeve off, and he's like, "I have to shoulder max before I do this."
Yeah. Oh, he does do that, by the way.
Yeah.
He puts pads. He puts pads on his shoulders.
Why? That looks insane. If you have like you have like any deltoid muscle, it looks insane.
He doesn't have it enough. Like that's why he's getting framed, bro.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. How many Floridians have you run over with your Cybertruck?
That was
okay, buddy.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I really like that clip. That was like, I don't agree with running over the mentally ill as a policy, but it's like a stopgap measure until we bring back butterfly nets. But his Goodwill Hunting would be so good.
Yeah.
He solves the perfect stack problem, and this guy's in it.
Yeah.
This guy's like, "Hey, you're vandalizing a problem." Then he looks at it and he's like, "Oh my god, this is all actually correct."
Yeah.
It
all makes sense. This stack it's opening my eyes.
Who's the Robin Williams? It would have to be an even greater comedian, like Andrew Schultz. He's in it. He makes Clavicular open up about like, I don't know, something happens to him when he's younger that like just makes him really into like making the perfect stack, but never joining the. We have to make it not MIT.
Yeah.
The Massachusetts Institute of Testosterone. That's where it takes place.
Yeah. And Jeffrey Epstein was funding that one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was definitely, dude, oh my god. R.I.P. Jeffrey Epstein. He would have loved Clavicular.
Oh my god.
He would have loved, because do you know J.F. Garepi?
Oh, of course.
Like
his wife tragically disappeared. He has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. And
he does nothing.
And he had like I think like someone with an intellectual disability that he like impregnated or something. Who was like mentally.
There's a court case about it.
Yeah, and she was like mentally considered like not capable of giving consent.
Yeah.
And then he would debate people on like the virtues of this.
That's
on the internet.
amazing.
But the reason why we're bringing him up, because he's a eugenicist, right? He was a race realist, whatever, biological, what is it called? Like, he's a race realist, whatever, scientific racist. And Jeffrey Epstein gave him $52,000 for no reason.
How did
he
Jeffrey
was like,
Epstein even find him?
That's what I mean. That's like, he would have loved Clavicular.
If Clavicular could have, if instead of the JF Garepi, again, husband to a tragically, mysteriously disappeared wife. She could be just going on a walk for all we know.
Yeah, still.
And again, after this, this does not demonstrate any guilt. This is not weird. This is not suspicious. He was so distraught by it, he did a deep clean of his entire house and bleached everything down. As like, it's kind of, if you read
the Tanakh. That's what they say to do after someone dies. Or just
Yeah.
goes on a really long walk.
He was kosherizing the house.
He was kosherizing the house. He was sitting Shiva in a French-Canadian style.
Yeah.
But instead of giving him the money, if he got it instead, way better use. He's never killed anyone. Which means he's the same as JF Garepi.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who's not
never
killed
done that.
Yeah.
Cannot be proven.
Which is extremely good for the health of your cells. It's good for your. I've used Anavar because that downregulates.
That's kind of a throwback, right?
Wait, but like he already said so he's stacking testosterone, TRT, and Anavar, or is he just?
I've heard of people taking Anavar with TRT.
Anavar lowers cortisol.
The glucocorticoid receptor.
Okay.
And that basically causes your adrenal glands to secrete cortisol.
I know you're very anti-cortisol.
I am. Yeah.
I love Joe, dude.
You are. I know you're very anti-cortisol. No, this is why I said this is like male to male trans. Like that.
Yeah.
He is doing a male to male transition. First of his case, and there will be many copycats. I think.
Oh my god, yeah. No.
Some of them.
Yeah, W cortisol. No, guys, L cortisol.
No,
we don't like cortisol.
Whoever said W cortisol, the police have been called.
Yeah.
And it is SWAT team.
Cortisol?
They're not looking to arrest you.
Yes.
Yeah, I rely on stimulants and nootropics, right? Samax is another one. Like, the thing is, we would be like here for hours if we actually talked about like my full stack of things, because I don't just biohack in the context of LooksMaxxing. I'm also like a cognition maxer.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
No, this one's all like Epstein loved this shit.
Yeah, this is like I feel like at a younger age I would have been this guy.
Yeah.
Because like this is how I felt when I first learned about like nootropics, listening to the Joe Rogan Experience, where I was like, what? There's like a secret drug. Luckily I didn't fall into this pipeline at all. But like Joe Rogan was literally promoting half of this shit. TRT, nootropics, and then he just turned it into a business with Onnit.
Yeah. Oh man, Onnit is one of the greatest wealth transfers from middle class and poor stupids to rich stupids ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
35-year-old cops.
I mean, he really is. He's like a less fun-loving Ziz, a little bit.
Yeah, he's a real one though. He's like
no, absolutely.
He believes this shit. He's like Candace Owens.
Yeah, man. Rogan used to have done so many fun guys back then.
Yeah.
So many great cranks. And now he just has like Greg Abbott on.
Literally saved the kid from kid like this from the Sphere this week. Boo. He was literally about to ascend, dude.
Yeah,
he's
literally ruined a kid's life.
Yeah, now he's gonna look like a low tier normie, dude. He was about to ascend to true Adam.
By the way, the thing with the RFK skin, I was thinking about it. I think not everyone has this reaction to high TRT doses, but a lot of guys who take TRT do become like more leathery. Like I'm thinking of two or three guys specifically in the UFC who had high TRT doses. Vitor Belfort, who was an infamous abuser of TRT when there was a therapeutic use exemption. Yushin.
No, his testosterone levels were too low.
He was medically. He was gonna die. He was gonna die, and it's just a coincidence that he stopped kicking people's heads off when they didn't stop taking it. But Yoshihiro Akiyama, who, if not TRT, I think he got popped for something. He did something that was, same idea, increased T production. Dan Henderson, all leathery guys. I would say that Akiyama was the most leathery looking guy. But Belfort, the moment he took TRT, he looked 1,000 times leatherier than he ever had in his entire life.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the Trent twins. Like, it just cooks everything. I feel like it just like accelerates everything. If you have if you're prone to get cancer, like you're probably speeding up that process.
Yeah, but like, that's not so bad. Like if you beat it, everyone's happy for you.
Yeah, and you look hot.
You got to go to the hospital, eat that Jell-O, get some morphine.
Yeah.
And they won't. You know what? You used to be able to go to the hospital for exhaustion, and they would like give you the Jell-O and the morphine, and depending on what you were willing to pay, 1 week, 2 weeks later, you're on your way out. They won't let you do that anymore. You'd get yelled at it if you tried it during COVID. I found out. But if you get cancer, you get 6 months of that or more.
Hasan Reaction is one of the best ones in the React channel.